I don't know. Where last we left off, you guys rolled up. It was the week of rolls. It was the week of dice, and that week manifested
I mean,
itself in getting like ones on
dice-
100s and shit
dice
tons of
were-
crit fails.
Dice
couldn't
were
boss
rolled,
fight.
yes.
Yeah, I couldn't boss fight for shit.
Couldn't hit for shit.
I prefer to strike that weekday from my memory.
Oh well, I'll
did
take
get-
away. I'll just get rid of all that great beast loot. Then you
Oh,
also
no,
got from
you're,
it.
No, you're right. It was just a week
Yeah?
of bad dice
It was
rolls.
just a week of bad dice. That's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought.
I mean,
Yeah.
really, that 1 on 100 was good for us because we got great beasts out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been bad for you if I could have rolled for fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
Its fucking
Oh,
damage output's great. I couldn't roll above a 10 though.
No one could
Well,
that session.
I mean, no one could yet.
Hey,
Like, almost
screw
no
you.
one could.
Hey,
It's true. No,
Super
you
people.
you hit a couple times.
I actually hit.
It's true. I mean, you all eventually hit at least a bit because it died and you won.
I don't think
I did a bunch of damage. Yay!
You did. You did do that.
Hell,
But then it had damage reduction.
not against my damage.
You did good.
Oh, right, you were.
Yeah, I'm a psychic.
I
I
was
do
gonna say-
psychic damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say gay, but that's a different thing.
I mean, no, actually, Bastian's very, very straight.
So
Yes.
spaghetti till it's wet.
Luckily, there's nothing around here that's moist,
Yeah. Okay.
except Bastian.
Of course.
Wait.
Yeah.
Continuing on. After defeating the Great Beast, you continued your journey, and your journey took you all the way to Grandest, which now has a map. And you may realize that it looks a fucking shit ton like the old Grandest map, and it's because I almost made it a one-to-one recreation. And I had to
Yeah.
actually do it as a recreation because you can't copy pages from game to game.
Oh, I didn't even know
It's
it was
a
different.
recreation, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I really thought you just copied it over.
Nope,
Yep.
it is almost identical. The only thing different is some of the people in it, but for the most part, it's identical to how it was.
Tiefling people.
Whoa! Careful with that in this party. So, hey, is there like
I'm sorry.
a hanging
I'm sorry,
tree
what the
around
fuck
here
do you
where
think just said that?
Is there a what,
someone
sorry,
who
Savin?
hates themselves, clearly?
Is there a what? Sorry, Savin?
A hanging tree around here where a certain...
Oh no, that was a beheading post, friend.
Oh, right, he got beheaded.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to hang
Remember
someone on a
the
tree in
first-
Dryad Town. That's just rude.
It's true. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
asking for a Dean Carradine.
Remember the first chop didn't work.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It was a messy death, and it was well deserved.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty scummy, yeah.
I mean, he
This is why
deserved
you
it.
sharpen the axe.
I don't think he deserved the sharp axe, I'm gonna be honest.
No, he tried to pin a assault and a murder on his mentally retarded younger brother.
Yeah, it's pretty well deserved what he got.
It was pretty bad.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, welcome back. You're okay.
Screw
We've
you.
only just reintroduced you to
No.
Grandest.
No, that's when you get out the what's called split horse.
Oh, yeah, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, they just gag the
Gruesome.
fucking just put 'em on.
Yeah, I mean,
put 'em
I
on split
basically
horse.
didn't want to describe it, so it was just a beheading. It just didn't work the first swing.
The executioner doesn't lift enough.
I don't know, the executioner just lifted plenty, but the axe was, it was a smidge dull. So,
Yeah.
it is. You're in Grandest. Around here, you can buy rare plants, alchemics, you can get scrolls and potions made. There are generic blacksmithing stuff, and if you give them the goods and some money, you can have magical items produced here. Still takes time, like with most people. They have a great big
Jewel
tavern.
Man
I've
are-
not put all the floors on it, but it is a multi-floor tavern, so you're all able to stay in there quite comfortably.
Let me see. I think...
Multi-floor taverning.
Yep. And yeah, this is a very pleasant bit of civilization. It's a very snowy place, but frankly, there's so much tree cover that it keeps the area quite warm and toasty. Currently, the Grand Knight is here in Grandest. So Grand Knight Varya of the Boars. This lady, she should be a whole size category larger. There we go.
Oh, that's copper taste. Ah.
Bite your lip, bite your tongue.
Wait, that bit tilts forward a bit. Shake it. Oh yeah, that's fucking leaking.
Ah,
do you
nice
have
place.
enough?
Damn. Yep,
Ooh.
sure.
Oof.
We'll go through the others then while you're
Then-
sorting that out.
So, can I go?
Yeah, of course.
I would like to go around town and search for someone who can sell me a. I need a fair-sized diamond to act as the centerpiece of the head of the staff, the focus of the healing.
Well, there is an Arcanist place. If anyone's going to have focuses, then it's probably going to be them.
All right, well, that's down here.
Yep. There is a large guard gargoyle who likes to just sort of stand completely still at all times, like a statue, but then occasionally moves to like a wave and greet people.
I will wait.
She seems satisfied and goes back to standing completely still. When you enter, there is this delightful scent of just like, I say delightful. Some people might not like it, but it's very reminiscent of the smell of soldering.
Soldering.
Yep,
Bodhi.
there is a Bodhi there. And there is at least one woman who is leant over a table. There's like a set of documents, and she appears to be working with it looks like a metal, silver, and wire cradle that she is currently constructing, and constantly heating with a stick that burns the tip.
Does someone look like they're not in the middle of something? I don't want to disturb their work.
This individual here is essentially just sat twisting up a gramophone.
Excuse me.
Hello there. Hello, miss. How can I help?
Hello. I am looking to make a trade for a diamond, if you have any in your stock.
Well, I mean, we have a couple. It kind of depends what you're after it for.
I need it for the to act as the focus of a staff of healing.
How big of a diamond then are you looking for?
It.
I mean, we've got little bags of small ones, like works grade diamonds, and she'll rummage around
something
in a
not for
desk.
not something for jewel, something larger.
Roll me a d20. I don't have any. Well, maybe there's one, and she'll climb under her desk, and you see her pull a key out from her jacket pocket, reach underneath the desk, and there's this. At which point she will then slide it open, and people with detect magic would probably, get a little bit flustered at just a small sense of heat that washes over them from the sheer quantity of bits and bobs. There are, some wands and some other various useful bits and pieces and rings, and some rummaging, and she pulls out a diamond that's about the size of a date.
That could probably work.
This is, I'm afraid, as large as we got.
That could probably work for what I need.
Okay. And then let us talk money.
Let's see.
Place it gently
Money.
down.
What do I actually have on me? I have. How much are you willing to sell it?
Let's see here. About 200.
Sorry, what? 200
200 gold.
Alright, 1 second. Let me just take a look. And where's our fucking list of beast parts? Okay, so 200 gold. 200 gold. Well, that's okay. So okay, I can part with 4 platinum pieces, and I would like to make up the difference in freshly harvested great beast organ.
Okay, let's see what you got.
I will produce a list,
Okay.
an inventory.
Yep, I know that it's being edited down, so a lot of the poison and earth stuff is being taken off of it. So let's have a look through your thunder lightning bits. I could probably make something of this. Make something of that. Ooh. Tell you what, you can keep the platinum if I can get. Let's see here. I'll tell you what. I'll give you money if I can have the brain.
The brain.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. All right. There's more on this list than I thought there was. Well, do you guys need the brain for any?
Not really.
Not to my knowledge.
How
mean,
rare
I don't
is a
even.
brain?
I don't even know what it would be used for.
Here's a special part that we got.
It's pretty rare. I mean,
well,
it's
one
I
of
can
you-
tell you
yeah.
one thing
equivalent
that
of a
this
heart.
brain would be real fucking good for is intelligent items, but you know, I don't think any of us are keen on making one at this juncture, so I guess we can hope to get another one at some point.
Every time my fingers touch brains, it's like dynamite TNT.
Yeah, I have no idea what a brain would even be used for.
I just fucking told you.
Yeah. Send me
Oh,
an
I
item.
guess. Yeah, a sentient item. Oh, who wants a sentient item?
I love that shit.
I mean,
Me too, but I never
Me
get
too,
any.
but yeah.
It can
Look,
be using
if I find
Not
a
my
sentient like dragon waifu, I will take the dragon waifu.
Well, as far as I
Okay,
know,
the
none
red
of my
alignment for it.
compatriots have any use for that organ. So yes, I
Okay.
suppose we can part.
What I missed?
Some
Hedrah.
happening right now for bits and pieces.
Hedrah, do
What?
you need the brain of the
Yes, I
thing?
need my fucking brain.
Not
the
your
great
brain.
beast brain.
Oh, the monster brain there.
Yep.
Well, unless I can fucking use it to enhance myself. No.
No. God, that would be
Then-
so gross. Fucking brain hat. Well, you being constantly munched on by a Metroid.
Multi-brain thinking.
No. No. Auxiliary brain for processing.
An auxiliary brain.
It's just the multitasker's brain of insight, and but however it imposes a massive penalty to everything that relies on social powers and scares people when you're near them because it's a brain stuck to your head.
Oh yeah, it could be
You
like
just
Master
you
Blaster.
just need to
I
have
gotta-
a big hat, okay? Come on. Just a big
No, I
hat
put
to
it-
hide it.
I put it like behind me, like between the shoulder blades there, and just connect it up to my skull there. It's perfect.
Alrighty.
Uh,
Regardless,
anyway,
yeah, she'll give you 300 gold for the brain and the diamond.
Well, all right. I don't believe anyone in my group needs the brain for anything, so we would be happy to part.
All right. Pets, I believe you're in the Great Beast thing editing. If you could remove the brain.
now the question
Alright,
is,
yeah.
do you keep that 300? Or are you actually going to tell us about it and split it?
Why would I
But-
keep? It's the party loot. Why would I keep the loot, the money?
I'm just saying.
I'm
people do
I'm in the party loot right now. I'm putting 300 gold in there. Oh, that's not the right place to
300 platinum? Yeah, we'll take
No,
that
300
instead.
300 gold pieces in the party loot.
50 gold pieces apiece.
It is, or you can
Or-
leave it in there in case you need it for other shit.
I mean,
Like
that's true.
a group purchase. It's always nice to have money floating that's just a group expenditure, but I ain't the boss, you
Yeah.
guys.
That's true.
Okay, so yeah, she'll hook you up with the diamond.
I have a question for you. You guys,
Alright.
you are experienced in the creation of magical objects.
You could say that, and she'll indicate a wall of clockwork shit.
In the creation of this staff, I have gathered a number of ingredients already, but I would like to get your opinion. I am searching for, admittedly, it would be hard. It is a rare commodity, looking to find vital blood for this to harness its potent life force for the staff. However, I have in my possession pints of somewhat lesser blood, but it has a regenerative property.
Well, as the item you're trying to make a regenerative item, in which case
is
I
a-
imagine that would make up the difference in power.
It is a staff of healing. However, I had thought that I would mix the blood with a particularly powerful healing potion that I came.
How powerful?
Supreme.
Supreme healing. It was.
I'm gonna make a test for her. Let's have a give me a moment. Tell you what, that will probably work, but you'll probably want a powerful caster to help mix it for you. Invest a bunch of spell power in it. Especially if well, I mean, we're arcanists, we can do that at a nominal fee. But if you know any arcanists, they'd probably be the ones to mix it up for you.
I do know of a few.
Isn't Viv here? Isn't Viv your mom?
No. Wait, yes.
Yes. Well,
Isn't Viv also
sire, but
like, Isn't Viv? It's still mom. It's just one of two moms.
Yeah.
Isn't
She is a
she
spellcaster,
like
yeah.
a powerful spellcaster? Just say,
Yes.
Mom, come shove magic into my staff, please. Okay, thanks. Bye.
That is a possibility, Madilyn. Your mother is also local. And if you went to her, I mean, I'm sure she'd force you to stay for dinner and an extra night, though, as payment.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, we don't have a
I
problem
should
waiting a
stop
little
by
longer.
and say hi anyway. Alright, I had a feeling that would work.
Okay, yeah, it should be fine.
Excellent.
Like I say, I don't know that you're specifically toting around the necessary magical juice yourself, but yeah, get a powerful caster or an experienced arcanist, and they can do it all for you.
Got a level 10 sorcerer bard here, so yeah.
This last ingredient is going to be
Oh,
difficult.
you're related to Viv and the Husky Heart.
Yes.
I can kind of see the resemblance. Nod slowly, look you over a bit more. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, she'd be powerful enough.
I'll have to come back here once I've acquired the last ingredient. It's more of a call a spice on top of the dish. I'm looking to get some ashes from a cremated priest. So I'm not sure where I could get those from.
A cremated priest?
Yes, you know.
What? Don't we have the heart? Doesn't that work enough?
Yes, but I want a little sprinkling of something special.
I was asking out of character, but okay.
Okay. Dead priest. I mean, I know you can find the ashes of dead druids.
That might, if it would, actually, that might work as a good substitute, considering. Dead druids, yeah. Where would I be able to find? What do you think? What do you think? Where can I find some ashes?
I mean, you'd have to ask the druids as well if that's cool, or the dryads, I guess. There's a place that's admittedly nestled away quite far from here. A whole bunch of like old graves and cairns and barrows and stuff. I know the ones that where elves like to burn their bodies, so you'd find ashes there. A lot of the other ones, you know, the younger, I guess younger, and she'll like air quote, human druids are all, you know, returned to the earth, etc.
Right. Need something old.
Yeah.
Well, where is this place?
I don't know the specifics. I don't really travel out of Grandest myself. I could try and ask the herbalist Dryad.
She's talking about the old barrow, which we know about.
Is it? Oh yeah, probably. Probably. Okay, well, all right. Thank you for your information and your help.
Hey, my pleasure, and thank you for your business. I can do some serious work with this brain.
What are you going to use it for?
I don't know yet. Isn't that exciting?
I suppose. Well, good luck with it.
Hey, thanks. Take care. Oh, tell your friends.
I will. If
The
you need
gargoyle will
any-
give you a little wave as you leave. Okay, let's see here. It looks like Bastian you've made straight for the Dryad.
Yes, indeed.
This is Mama Liren's herb garden. Although it is very obviously put together like it's got a shop front sign.
Yeah.
A place of business.
Because this time, I don't need to roll to pray away the gay.
This is true, you don't.
She
No.
has a massive donger, though.
She's got tentacles.
No, she has a. No, she has a
mess.
massive. Yeah, because I remember Jeanette had to milk her dingle dangle.
Oh,
Or
That's
Dryad
right,
essence.
You have to get Dryad essence off of her.
Looks like you got to pray away the gay again.
I don't see how that influences
She's not
anything.
gay, she's a chick.
It's not gay if it's massive girl dong.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I see sunset.
Yep, sunset.
The husky hut.
Viv's house.
Excellent. No, but I will go in there and approach the Dryad once I've heard of her existence.
Oh, also,
Ah.
Doot, rare alchemical goods.
Ooh.
Although the bottom two are in the tavern. The emboldening mead and the smash beer. Yeah, lots of blab.
Is she? I didn't even know. Yeah, Viv sure is.
Yeah, little saucy blap. Okay. Why, hello there. I can't say I've seen one of your kind before. You're a little bit far from the water.
That I am, my flowering beauty. And Bastian will give a bow.
A charmer, too. And she will incline her head politely.
Well, I come to this lush storefront hoping I might avail myself of your services here. You'll look about the flowers growing everywhere.
Why, but of course. There are many a great thing here, and that which we don't have can certainly be grown.
Well then, perhaps you could offer me a bit of advice. I'm looking for something that might put a smile on the face of one of your kind that lives on the barrows outside of town. Perhaps a grave flower or something of that nature. Something live that can grow there once planted.
Well, let's see here. I do have bloody orchids.
Oh-ho. A beautiful
She
and deadly
will.
flower.
Yes, very correct. Well, the flower in and of itself is not deadly.
Ah,
And she
perhaps
will.
not, but the stories about it.
Ah, but of course. Yeah, let's have a look for you. And she will step down from the tree that she's leant up against, and you can see, like, bark returning to a smooth surface again. She's probably halfway melded with it. She'll step down and have a little rummage around. And she opens up what looks like a wooden compost bin. And would you like to make a perception check?
Sure. Do. Perception. Alright, I'll just go ahead and train that. Nice.
Okay, cool. And then she pulls out a blood orchid. Yeah, she was bent over, obviously. Yeah, and she turns around and holds aloft a blood orchid. It is a rusty red, beautiful-looking orchid, all things considered. But it smells very irony, even when it's, like, lifted up into the air. Something like this would probably do quite well.
Yes, I think it would. How much for a bouquet, or...
A bouquet of them. That takes a little bit more time and blood to make, well, grow to fruition.
Then is that the only
you were
one you
willing.
have available today?
Oh, no, I have a scattering. I have 5 here.
Let's see. Well, unfortunately, my quest is of utmost speed. I'll have to avail myself of what's on hand.
Well, if you're willing to wait a day, you can certainly grow some more, although we would need a contribution. I can heal you afterwards.
Well, I would hate to deprive you of all your orchids anyway, so... Sure, it would be my honor.
Okay, then. Let's see here. Alright, make me a constitution saving throw, please.
Alright, oh boy.
She approaches with a ceramic jug and a blade.
Stabs you right in the dick.
Oh, God.
Oh good, I'm glad I'm so good at Constitution. Here you go. Nice.
Alright,
Ow.
so...
You faint.
You don't faint. It sucks. It's very unpleasant getting cut and bled. And she gets you good. Turns out you're a bit of a gusher.
Yeah.
She heals you right afterwards, so don't worry about any health damage. However, you have got a rank of fatigue.
I mean,
Alright,
yeah,
that's
you
fine.
definitely are one of the.
She lets out a little gasp of, oh my, you are... Well, I mean, make sure to eat well tonight.
It's a good thing we're in civilization.
She looks a little bit embarrassed for the fact that you're now looking a lot more pallid.
It is fine. A worthy sacrifice, freely given. I shall be
Yeah,
fine
very
in
well
the
then.
morning.
And she will pour the contents of the jug into the ceramic box, and with, like, a fibrous planty finger, she'll wipe the blade clean before returning it to her belt.
While she was doing that, perhaps I could have gotten the price for a blood orchid to make sure I can actually afford this.
20 gold for a bouquet.
For a bouquet, excellent. I can actually afford that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I am
Very
very
rare.
poor, unlike you guys. So,
And they're very useful.
alright, so yes, once Bastian has been bled dry, he will give a weary bow and sort of stagger out.
And she will smile and wave gently.
Ow. Require the comforting caress of alcohol.
Comfort caress of steak.
Join us in here.
Alright, and as you enter, Elloe and Athia have been probably sat here for a little while. There is a very large figure sat at one end of the bar, with a much smaller looking hybridized weirboar stood next to her. She is drinking from a tankard that is the size of a man's head, essentially. And is trussed up in very royal-looking armor, even if the cloak that is attached to it is very tattered.
Hot.
Yep.
Wow.
You know what? She'll pause and, as Athia and Elloe enter, and she'll glance down at Athia. I thought I smelled wolf. Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome to
reckon-
my, I suppose, township.
Pleasure to be here for however long we will be.
Whoa. All right, so before all those, how much are you drinking? And what are you drinking? It's not for free here. It costs money to drink.
I know. I'm just whatever. I kind of figured
Just
you'd
straight
tell me.
absinthe.
I mean, even absinthe isn't as strong as some of the stuff I could get. Presume.
Yeah, I mean, there's the emboldening mead around here.
Emboldening mead, you said.
It's the same stuff that Jeanette drank, and then woke up pregnant.
I will drink that.
All right, you're already shit-faced by the second one. I assume you already had advantage, so that...
I have poison resistance.
Okay, I don't know that the resistance comes with advantage on the saves.
20, yeah, that's how we've always done. I have advantage whenever I'm drinking, and it's not great.
Yep, so by the second one, you're fucking hammered, because the drinking test is made at disadvantage usually, which turns into a normal roll. So you're with a 6, so you don't even worry about that third one. You're blackout fucking shit-hammered.
Wow, that's never happened before.
Yeah. So, Athia, Elloe approach. Elloe fucking necks the strongest thing that she purchases offhand. It costs her like 5 silver or so. The barmaid looks amused and then will pour her a tankard of much stronger stuff. Which Elloe knocks back. And by the time that tankard clunks down on the tabletop again, her eyes are blurry.
I swear she's gonna drink herself to death one day.
Sure, the barmaid will look very much amused. And, yeah, everything is great. Renite Vario will be glancing along at Elloe, looking amused. Well, that's not going to end well for her.
Can I come in right, like, as Elloe is just face planting?
I mean, she's blackout drunk, but she hasn't actually lost consciousness yet.
Not yet. Give her another drink or two.
Yeah. Athia, you recognize this individual as the Grand Knight. She's in charge of Grandest and shares being in charge of Northhold.
Yeah, I heard plenty of stories about her growing up.
Oh, well, hopefully they're all good.
Oh, most assuredly.
Excellent. A pleasure. And this here is my companion, Gregory. And she will indicate the hybridized weirboar, the much smaller one. And see that he's painted up like a shaman.
Give him a solid nod and you know what I mean.
Yep. He'll give you a very tusky-looking grin. And more of you. Welcome.
Yes. Greetings, madam. Bastian will turn to the bartender. I will have what she is having, and point to Elloe.
Alright, that'll be 5 silver. Please make a constitution save. At disadvantage.
5 silver.
So, what happened to you, Bastian? You look more pale than normal.
I made a contribution to the local gardens. He'll rub the big, scar slowly fading on his arm.
Oh my. Have you been working with blood orchids? Terribly dangerous things, those.
Yes, indeed, but the lovely Dryad assured me everything would be fine.
Yes, I owe a great deal to Mama Leyren.
Getting stuff ready for tomorrow then, I suppose.
Yes, I thought a gift to our Fey hostess might smooth things over.
Yeah, can't go wrong with it at least.
And Bastian, you
Yes.
are shit-faced.
Excellent.
Unless you had advantage for some reason.
Don't think so.
Then you are shit-faced.
Excellent. I'm gonna go to sleep. It was lovely meeting you, but I'm just gonna go now.
Would you like to pay for a room before you just... You know what?
I might,
Athia,
like-
you might have to pay for a room for Bastian.
Yeah, I'll just hand over the silver or whatever it is for that room.
Yeah.
I swear, none of my companions are able to properly drink themselves. You don't just go for the strongest thing when you first come in. You gotta warm up to it.
Of course. Maddie, you are stood outside a multi-story tavern. It's very much warm in there. You can feel the warmth coming off of, like, nice, decent, thick glass panes. And there is a soft glowing light as the day turns from noon to eve. And you can see your companions inside. And you are also muted, so I don't know if you're saying anything.
Yes, I'm checking inside here, so I
Yeah.
see the Brady Bunch there, and I see a ginormous scary-looking fuck. I heal and get the fuck out of there.
Oh, scary. She's
Aw.
a sweetheart. But fair enough.
She could eat you in one bite, so it's probably understandable.
Literally.
Probably.
So
Yep. Over here
Trying
is a
to
great
find-
big guard's house, and the smithery is another nearby building. Although I've put all these things like next to each other, like obviously they're a bit more spread out in town. I'm just not gonna do a whole town map because fuck that, it's dumb.
Scurry. Look for my emblem, hurry.
Excellent. Yeah, when you enter, there is a tall, if somewhat handsome-looking tiefling male and an elven female. And she is dressed in, like, fine, articulate metal armor. Whereas the tiefling is dressed in, like, just common clothing.
And I'm
And
gonna hear
there's,
I'm here inquiring about how to go about getting a magic whip made.
Magic whip, you say?
Oh,
Yes.
Is it for business or pleasure?
Business.
Well, I mean, who am I to mock a profession? Please, come in, get comfortable, and she'll, like, have Jacquard go grab a couple of chairs and stuff so you guys can perch and sit. Two silver Athia. Maddie, as you come in on the tail of Kellin, you can see that there is some like chairs and stuff being brought out, and you recognize well, you can just about barely make out the smell considering your damaged olfactory senses of like working oil and metals and forging.
oh, those, I can taste those more than I can smell them.
Yep. Especially after having a nosebleed.
Yeah,
Yeah. Jacquard will pause. Oh, are you acquainted? Please, excuse me.
Yes.
I'll fetch an extra chair. So he'll, like, head off into what appears to be a back room before fetching it. The blacksmith will ask Kellin to, unveil the whip he's currently got. Let's have a look here at what you're working
Yes.
with right now.
I pull out my whip.
Okay. And she'll look it over. Rather rough. Seen a lot of use, I assume.
Yep. You know what?
Well, let's see here. The easiest way to go about making objects that are leather, at the very least, like this, would be with raw materials. The hides of
yes.
great beasts, for instance, are much more useful than merely enchanting an already made leather whip.
Of course, that was my intention. Actually, I brought raw materials with me. I have hides here from great beasts.
You are an impressive little hunter, aren't you? Let's have a look here.
I have help, but
Okay. Well, regardless, it's still very impressive.
I gesture over to Maddie and
waves.
She looks at these two small, adorable Mises. She's like, well, very strong.
there's more of us, but
Even more mice?
no, more party members. We're the only mice here.
There's always
Oh.
more mice. They breed
There's
in
always more
litters.
mice. But
Shifty eyes. Yeah. At which point Jakad will also bring out cups of tea for the both of you.
Yep.
It's a very sweet herbal mixture.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, then let's have a look here. And she'll go over the bits and pieces you currently have. How much in Great Beast parts are you willing to use? I assume you're after the thunder bits.
Yes. Let's
I
see.
will
So
need some part of the hide for a project.
all right, yeah, I still
So-
have some. I still have some poison and earth hide for to work with
Mm.
too, so I don't have to grab all of.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
on
alright.
this list. I'm gonna take off the ones completely that are zeroed in amount, just to make my life a bit easier.
I'm trying to find
Yeah,
where
probably for
fucking
the best.
it is.
Let's
they're
see.
part of
I didn't feel like deleting shit. Sorry.
That's fine. Delete road. Delete row. Delete row.
Okay, that's party loot.
Delete row.
Great beast. There. Yeah, out of character. Probably gonna need a bit of that thunder high to work with the Loudener cone.
Right. Yes, that's entirely fine. I'm just gonna take like 2 off the thunder and the one of the damaged poison hides, earth poison.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's
I think you
claws
said
there.
I
I'll
need
try
like
some
3,
1 second.
3, right?
Yep, 3 hides. Let's see how much a claws go for. Claws were... Wait, were those lesser or intact? Lesser claws. 2 of those are still left. Those are 20 gold each. Okay. So you wish to use 2 intact thunder hides and damaged poison. You'll probably need 2 damaged poisons. They don't go
Okay,
very
yeah.
far on their own.
Fair enough. Fair
Okay.
enough.
And she would like the use of some primal blood. She'll need 2 liters. I recommend picking the ones of the thunder type, otherwise it'll probably end up with a
The
poison
charge
whip
blood.
instead.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see here. Ooh, you have a tongue. Do you have a use for the tongue?
Other than this, I don't think so.
Okay. Does anyone else have a use for the tongue? To speak now, forever hold your pieces.
I
Well-
don't believe so. At least I
Waggle your
don't.
tongue, people.
I'm using.
No, but that would be for a stop bonus. No, nothing we can use now. Maybe in 2 levels, but
Okay.
not now.
Besides, we have 3 tongues anyway.
We do?
2 tongues of the poison earth and 1 tongue of the thunder lightning.
We sold those.
Those are already used
Poison
up.
earth.
Then why are they still on the list?
They are not.
Refresh.
Close and open it.
Okay. All right then.
You can always grab more tongues later. There'll be more great
No,
beef.
they only got 1.
That you've seen.
There
I
you
guess
go.
this is not the succubus we're talking about.
I'm just saying.
Throw it back.
There's
So that would be what you require for a thunder whip.
All right.
And she will charge you 200 gold, and she'll be done in a week.
Okay, I have. Where'd my character sheet go? Here it is. I have 114 right now. I need to sell more parts, I guess.
How much do you need, did you say?
I have 114, which means I need 86.
86 gold?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I give you 6 gold and 8 platinum.
It sounds good to me.
Alright, yeah. She will accept the money and the goods and inform you that you will have a whip in a week's time.
All right.
It should be quite fun.
Yes.
Well, the brain was sold, so you guys can all like add 50 to your sheets if you would like to take it out of group.
I mean, we could just leave it in group.
I'd rather actually have some funds to spend, so let's take it out of group.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
fine. Then.
Because I know
we'll
that
split
Kellin
it
has
up.
now reduced himself to 0.
Well, Kinathis reduced himself to 50 gold.
Yep.
Hmm.
Excellent.
Okay, so I ask if they have to have any ores or strange. Wait. Oh shit! I think that's a sneeze.
Oh, that's gonna be bad after a nosebleed.
Okay, that's a fucking shotgun blast.
Nice.
I need to wipe this away. I'll be back.
Sure.
All right then.
That's a
What did
it's a
you
bad it's a
say?
bad time to sneeze when you've had a nosebleed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or
Ooh.
Hedrah.
Well, Hedrah's away. I'd like to see if like Varya knows anything about like the druids outside town, like by the old grove, by pure chance or something like that.
Roll d20, maybe she does.
All right. No.
No, she hasn't got a clue. Not her specialty. She spends most of her time up in Northold at the moment.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Let's see here. Gregory might know actually. Roll d20 plus 5.
Slightly better.
Yeah, Gregory has a rough idea. What is it that you would like to ask? You can have one question and I'll try to answer it to the best of his abilities.
One question. All right, let me think on that.
Sure. In the meantime, let's see here. Say, Madilyn, I see that you're waiting outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the druid.
Yeah, sure. The shop is still open, although it may be an hour and then they'll close.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. There is a soft aroma of mixed flowers of all various kinds. I mean, I imagine you recognize the people here, and Malarian will smile down at you. Why, if it isn't Vivian's little daughter, hello there.
I will give her a curtsy. Yes, hello.
Always so polite. Come, tell Mama what you need.
Well, we and mine are going to traveling to a barrow soon to investigate something.
Are you traveling with a blue elven boy by any chance?
That would be, yes, Bastian.
Yes, he has just come and made some, donations to the growth of blood orchids. Apparently a gift for them, which I'm sure they will appreciate.
Well, that would be good. Do you know anything of the dryads? Dryads.
I should hope so. I am a dryad and a druid. She will smile faintly. They
What other-
keep mostly to themselves, but... Yes, ask away.
I was going to ask what their temperaments are because I need to make a request of one.
Well, as for temperaments, their leader is sleepy. She definitely sleeps the majority of the time. There are other dryads scattered around, but their exposure to humanity is quite low. Although last I heard of, there was an old druid up in the area, an actual human one.
Hmm.
Might have a better idea for you, but I haven't associated with them for a while.
You think they would be familiar with those that are in tune?
Pardon, sorry?
Do you think they would be familiar with those who have been entombed in the?
Goodness, in the oldest buildings I would assume not, but in the newer ones where fresh cairns have been put up, then yes, I imagine so, they would have been friends.
Hmm. I don't wish to offend them, but I do need a somewhat eccentric material component from them.
Shu will smile faintly. Would it happen to be nectar by any chance?
No.
Oh. What is it that you require? If it's branches, you'll be hard-pressed to have them part with anything.
No. I am in the midst of creating a staff of healing, and as the final component, I am seeking the a pinch of burial ashes from from a druid or a priest who was very vital and someone who worked with healing magic much in their life.
Well, I mean, it can't hurt to ask, I suppose. Indeed, if you're after ashes, perhaps there are some in the older barrows that they have naught to do with. But I say only perhaps, I couldn't say for sure.
Okay. If we're going into the old parts, it would be difficult to find out which would be the right one. If maybe there's some historical markings.
She'll shrug a little at that. With the time you more.
All right. Well, I thank you for the information that you have given.
Yes. Oh, if you're going to see your mother, one moment, please. And she'll fetch a little pouch of tea leaves. This is hers.
Oh.
She's ordered some.
Okay. I will. Yes, I will. I'll bring them.
My appreciations.
Okay, well, I guess that was the only thing I wanted to ask. So, I guess I will give her another curtsy and we'll head out and try to find everybody else.
Okie dokie. She will smile softly as you leave. Let's see here. So, you had a question. Is there anything you should avoid mentioning or talking about with the Dryads?
Right. I figure we know what we're trying to do to get on their good graces. Might as well figure out what would be getting us in bad graces as well.
Don't mention burning trees.
I mean, aside from obvious things like that.
He doesn't really have a good answer for things specifically that just insult Dryads. I mean, the things that might insult them would be the kind of things you would avoid saying to people to insult them in the first place. Don't be a dick. He knows of no, like, specific Dryadic tendencies that aren't the obvious things, like harming them or, like, just, laughing about tree death,
Yeah, well, I mean, I know there's obvious stuff like that. I was just thinking of, like, any bad touches in history that we might accidentally step upon or something like that, you know?
No, I mean, if there is anything, then he doesn't know it.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Oh, surely
well.
fortunate means they're harder to piss off.
I mean, yes, that, but it sometimes is good to know if there's any landmines you should have, or any ballista bolts you should avoid.
A fair point. In which point he will raise his drink to you and continue chugging.
Mhm.
Madilyn, as you enter, there is a wall of warmth that washes over you.
I guess I'll just look around to see everybody crowding around the.
Yep.
Ah, good. Madeline's here. Come on, sit down. Have a drink and meal.
It seems like everyone. There is nowhere to.
I'm sure we can make room.
Yep. I mean, there are other tables, just haven't fucking filled the building with it. This place, as before
Right.
mentioned, is on like multiple floors. A hat will be 2 silver, Kellin, and you'll be hooked up with a meal and drink.
Cool.
I will also put 2 silver down.
Cool.
I'll have to wait. I'll have to break a gold. Mm.
If you wonder where Bastian's at, he's already gone up to a room and, I guess, lay down, sleep. I'm assuming sleep. He looked very pale when he came in.
Did he get sick?
No, at least it didn't look like it. It's more blood loss, I guess, type thing.
Did he fall down?
No,
Or did he step in another bear trap?
No, luckily not. I think he went to that Dryad in town. There's a Dryad in town. Yeah.
Yeah.
And made a contribution for something called Bloody Orchids.
Oh, okay. I just came from there myself,
Oh, what for?
asking about the druids and the dryads up near the cairn, where we have to be going soon.
Hmm.
I'm still seeking the ingredients for my staff, and I might find one there.
Hopefully you do.
If I do, I can set about finally actually creating with it. It'll be the last ingredient I really need.
I'd offer help, but unfortunately I don't have a Arcanist kit yet.
Well, there are people in town who can cover that, and I am going to be seeking the assistance of my mother to making it.
Oh, your mom's in town?
Yeah. I will have to be seeing her before we leave, of course.
Yeah, as you should.
I assume we are going tomorrow.
That's what I was assuming. Bastian said that all those orchids would be done by tomorrow, and no point in waiting around, you know.
And also, Elloe does not look like she has any fucking state to do anything that isn't just eat, get shit-faced, and go be unconscious somewhere under a table.
What happened to her? Did she finally drink enough to pass out?
She hasn't
She's
passed out yet, but she got really bad after the second drink.
You know, if we get into a fight when you have a giant hangover, it's not really going to be a lot of help. I'll poke her.
Yeah, I said after your second drink.
Elloe hiccups and you swear you see glitter.
Huh.
She really needs to get a hang on this. I mean, drinking's one thing, but over drinking everywhere we go, that's another.
The barmaid will be amused. Should I have confirmed kills?
She does.
I'm
It's
going
true.
to-
And I swam with a Navy SEAL. You've never even seen a seal. They're on the ocean side, weirdo.
I don't believe that little last thing you just said there. The only second time you've ever gotten drunk. Oh, this drunk. Okay, maybe that.
I mean, it sounds like Elloe is actually arguing with you, but it is coming out a lot more shit-faced. You have to piece these words together. In the end, you hear Mom Bloodhard Pit.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Horn dog.
I don't. If she
Maybe
passes
she can
out, I'm
babble
not
something
going to
about
really.
roasted chestnuts.
If she passes out, I'm not really going to be much help dragging her to. She's far too heavy.
Yeah, I don't really want to drag her either.
The Grand Knight, the huge woman, will glance along and then nudge Gregory with an elbow. You do it. And she will continue her drinking and relaxing. She's just like leant up hard against the wall.
Cool.
Yeah, Hedrah, you are back. They do not have ores and stuff. They just have like actual ready-to-work ingots here.
Yeah, but like I said, do they have anything that? Wait there, question. Have they smelted anything here themselves, or do they just buy pre-made?
They just get ingots delivered. There's no real like. There's no point in getting anything that isn't an ingot delivered to the middle of the forest.
If Maddie likes ore, we should go down to the volcano lands. What are they?
Yeah.
Inferno Hellhound? Yes, I know.
She's
I was
put
thinking
an order in, so when you guys eventually make it there, she'll be able to collect a shit ton.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, she will indicate like an ingot crate, and that's literally all she's got. There's copper, iron, steel, maybe a small amount of brass. So a lot of the
Okay.
a lot of the brass and copper ends up in the hands of the arcanists.
Okay, cool. I take out a sample coin of the Squeakonium,
Sure.
and
She'll look over it with interest.
yeah, this is something I've been working on myself.
Well, let's
Ask
have a
you
look
what
here.
your opinion on.
All right, she will pluck it up, give it a testing bite, and then she'll pull out a little, just a looks like a tiny little jewelry hammer and a pick. And she'll tap away at it a few times, and she'll bounce off some metal as well and listen to it. What did you make it with?
A lot of weird stuff. That's pretty much it, because those things are just random, and it took a while to get the ratio right.
Am I allowed to test cutting it?
Sure.
Cool. She will. Let's see here. Pull out a wooden block, place the coin in the middle of it, like standing up on its edge. And probably just like put some things on either side to brace it up and hold it. She'll just like indicate Jakar to go over to the wall, and he'll just grab an axe off the wall and heft it a few times. Line himself up and wham! And we'll make a test. All right, it's a good clean hit. Like the coin doesn't ping off anywhere. And the coin, I mean, it gets cut. Obviously, it was positioned so that it would get cut. But more importantly, they review the damage that was done to the axe in cutting it, and you can see that there is a very deep notch in it. But they'll both look summarily impressed. All right, that's pretty darn good. At which point they will, place the axe up on the table and give you the 2 halves of coin back if you want to record the state it left the axe in.
Yeah, I'm just checking, seeing that. Yeah, it's gonna be. It will probably be a lot better once I, actually harden it and temper it.
Yes, no, as it is, it's quite impressive. It's not my hardest blade. It's quite flexible, mostly so that I can do things like repair it when it ends up like that. indicate the huge furrow in it. Yes, no, very impressive. Should you come across some full-sized ingots of that, I'd be happy to purchase some.
Oh, this is the test coin. I have one, but that's literally all I have, and I use it for what's it called? Snaps her blood finger, like he's trying to snap a finger. And remember, I use it as a metallurgical base for mass production. Once I can actually acquire more of the types of ore. It takes a lot of work to find the summation of the various types because it's not a well in itself. Each piece in itself is very soft, but when you put them all together, alloy it up, it comes pretty strong.
Yeah, okay. Tell you what, can you roll me a d20, please?
Okay.
Alright. She will smile at that before going into a box and rummaging around before she produces an ingot of her own. It's smaller and thinner than you're used to seeing. Like, you usually have like a working slab ingot. Imagine any design for an ingot in any MMO, and it would be usually that kind of size. This is a lot more slender, it's thinner, and you can see that it's got
a sample ingot.
Yeah, it's got a. It looks silver when she holds it up, but as she turns it around in the light, it's got this like oil slick shine on it as she turns it around over and over. Before she places it on the table. What do you think of this? And you can make a test to try and understand it.
It's time to whip out my Sumi goggles.
Yep.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Unfortunately, I don't have the Spy Kids GIF here.
That's fine.
Yeah, so okay,
Let's
I
see.
can. Let's see. I got my natural from Artificer. There. No, I got. Oh, holy crap. Master Smith, I got Mending. You know, I have something else from. Stupid. Identify and detect magic, and I'm training Arcana, metallurgy, and all that shit. So, what do you think I should, oh, sorry, what do you feel I would be?
Tinker or smithing test?
We'll see about Tinker. And Smith as well. If I have the tools and the proficiency, would that be advantage on the roll then?
Yep, that's how that works.
Well, let's see if I can do anything. 15.
Okay.
If I could have rolled above a 10, that would be fucking good.
It is definitely very, very similar to Platinum, what you were looking at. Like, I don't know that you would have ever have worked with just, like, Platinum or, like, let's face it, it's expensive and hard to come by. Like, Platinum coins themselves don't actually tend to have much Platinum in them.
Yeah, if you smith and work with Platinum, you got people by the fucking door, or you're very, very well known.
Yeah, no, this is very similar to Platinum. It is not quite. However, I cannot remember the name of it. It is a member of the Platinum family, and it is a metal element. And I've been like, while you were looking up that information, being like, which fucking metal is it?
Oh, if it's part of the Platinum family, that could either be Rhenium. Hey, wait, I listed you. It's in your PMs. You can just search Platinum.
Platinum,
between us,
osmium, iridium, ruthenium, rhodium.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I believe that it is either rhodium or actually cadmium.
Oh, Good thing I have fucking gloves. Oh shit, dude, don't. It's not cadmium. Holy, she'd be dead.
Yeah, no.
Like,
That would be
literally
really
fucking
quite.
dead.
Yeah, that would be really quite funny. But no, it's not cadmium. Let's see here.
Okay.
It is iridium. It is fucking dense as shit.
I have nightmares about Iridium after Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, and my fucking goggles were probably glowing then.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be like, there's something coming off this ingot.
You'd be correct. I keep it in a lead box most of the time.
Yeah.
But this here is iridium.
Checks her gloves. Interesting. Iridium.
Yep. And then to make a point, she will put on a little mask, take it over to her anvil, and clamp it down before fucking hammering the shit out of it. And then when she shows you the bar, it is undented.
Interesting. This is very interesting.
Indeed. I got this from a spherical rock in the middle of a crater.
Just okay, then if she's that forthcoming with her, I whip out at percent the squeakonium, the hardened squeakonium ally in it.
Yep.
Since we're being so forthcoming, present the ingot itself.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, she'll compare them. And you may now add to your notes that you have information about iridium before she returns it to its leaden box.
Yeah. I am making a note of that, and my brain is going like, Jesus fucking Christ, no.
Danger! All right.
Yes, danger, Will Robinson, because iridium naturally, even processed like that, is so radioactive that you can actually feel heat from it. You should
Yeah,
not
it
touch it.
it goes right back in its lead box afterwards.
Yeah, it's so fucking dangerous.
Yep. And now we cap off the night. Hey, Elloe.
Yeah!
Roll me 6d20.
Oh, too.
Wait, I should have.
Would have for those.
yeah.
Okay, let's see it. Oh, there is a crit and a crit fail in there. Excellent. So, everyone goes to bed. And then morning occurs. And Elloe, you're missing.
Oh no.
Uh,
And
Damn it.
then maybe half an hour later, you find her again, asleep on the roof of the inn.
Oh, I was
Covered in
gonna say
snow.
up a tree.
I'm so glad I'm not soulbound to her.
Yep.
Hmm.
She is lying down on a snowy roof in a puddle of sparkles and rainbows, and no one has any idea how she got up there. There's no ladder, there's no footprints, there's nothing. She's just there asleep on the roof.
Hmm.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm gonna
That's
take my
bad.
staff and I'm just gonna put it on the roof.
Yeah, no, the roof is like 3 stories up.
So,
The only reason you find her is because her snoring is that loud.
How do you get to the
should
roof?
we
Just-
go wake her up, or what should we do
How do
here?
we get her down?
Yeah, that's a. Well, actually, hold on here. I have an idea. If we push her over the edge, and I use a spell, she can fall down gently.
So
Perhaps someone
how
has
do
a
we get
ladder.
up to the roof first? It would be prevalent to ask that first.
Yeah, they can give you a ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. We could try just waking her up after we get up there.
Can I pick up a
I
rock
put
and throw it at her?
Bertha right next to her fucking ear.
You gonna do what? Sorry.
No,
Can I pick up
no,
a
I'm
rock and
not gonna
throw
use
it?
Bertha.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
not
You can
gonna
throw
use
throw
Bertha.
rocks at her until you hit.
I'm gonna throw a rock at her.
I'll join in.
Just
don't
stop
roll
pelting rocks
don't
at.
roll. I'm climbing on a fucking ladder. Don't get a one. You fucking hit me.
Well, when you
What
come
are
back
we
with a
doing
ladder,
this
we'll stop.
morning?
Elloe's on the roof.
Trying to wake her up by hitting her with a rock.
Ooh, hold on. I'm good at this.
You
Bastion, you're
You're good
about
at
to
throwing
throw,
rock?
and then you realize you're still drunk.
Yeah. I don't see why that would stop me.
Whoa.
Cool. You're throwing at disadvantage.
Cool. Is it a dex check?
are. Don't
or-
break a window.
It's a dex attack.
Okay, I'll just use my crossbow attack because it's the same thing.
Yep.
Oh wow! I
Wow,
didn't
you
Bing.
fucking bean her! Elloe, you're
Wow.
awakened. By the most
Wow.
perfect rock
Wow.
throw ever thrown.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Good morning, Dragoness. It's
Bastian,
time to go. I'm gonna throw
For the rest of the party, you will hear a noise. It's a very special noise. It sounds like a hiccup and a burp at the same time. And a lot of people might know this noise as the warning noise.
Uh oh.
What? Oh no.
Huh?
It's a
Move
special
outside.
noise.
I
It's the
gotta
the combination of a hiccup and a burp.
Oh, we move away.
Okay, I got the ladder here.
No,
Don't worry, the
Maddie.
ladder coming
No,
out.
don't.
No.
Climb,
Wait, can I cast Shield of
Alright.
Faith on her? I cast Shield of Faith on.
Okay, awesome. Elloe, you vomit a rainbow. Maddie, you look up just in time as a shimmering shield of holy light covers over you, and you've probably got enough time to pull your goggles down. as rainbows cascade towards you.
It's just a shimmer of light. You see that, like, it's in slow motion. You just see Maddie pulls down the goggles, puts
Yep.
in a cigarette, and lights it.
Don't
On the
worry,
smoke.
there's no actual chunder in there. It's just rainbows, sparkles, and it smells vaguely of.
Last time she saw something colorful coming at her, it blew her out of a fucking wagon
Yep.
and fucked up her eyes and her nose and everything else.
Yep. So, Maddie, you are struck full on by rainbows, but thus protected you are not thrown from your ladder by it. You are now under the effects of fairy fire. Elloe, would you like to-
I am more colorful than Elton John's fucking wardrobe right now.
Yep. Elloe, would you like to add to your sheet the ability to vomit fairy fire? It has only got 10-foot range, and it's one target, but it does the fairy fire effect on people if you can strike them with it.
That's actually
Okay.
really good for a barbarian.
I'll just put that under attacks as spell casting.
Get an advantage for yourself.
You know,
Also, Maddie, you don't feel like you were burned at all, but that cigarette you put in your mouth is lit up.
Is it? Is it like ember, like green, or
You swear
purple?
that you swear that.
Green
Well, I mean,
flame.
the smoke cloud looks like a laughing face.
you know, this reminds me a lot of a story I heard growing up about how
Yeah.
one person fought rainbows, and then they birthed a fae.
Imogen?
Yay!
Yep.
Little Saoirse!
Okay, now Maddie is
Mhm.
down on the ground. You know that pose that you hold when you just got hit with something and you got your hands up there like you're about to strangle somebody and you just
Yeah.
Yep.
walk. But it's that you type of feeling.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I will prestidigitate you clean.
Okay.
I'm
Uh,
not sure if there's anything to clean. It's
It will take 5 minutes for you to be unglittery, but prestidigitation does, freshen up your clothing at least.
Yeah, but the thing is, I read the spell and it's disgusting in general because it only removes the dirt if you're filthy. It doesn't remove everything else.
You mean the light and the sparkles?
Or
Yeah, luckily,
if you're dirty,
blessedly, this was not chunky.
yeah. No, but for using yourself to clean yourself, it's a very stupid thing because it doesn't clean everything else that's on the dirt that's alive, like all the bugs, or the crawlers, or bacteria,
Where? No, it just says you
or the
instantly
smell.
clean.
Wait,
It
you
doesn't say
mean
anything about
fairy
dirt or anything like
or prestidigitation
Pres-
isn't a
prestidigitation.
shower in a can?
Yeah,
No, it
not
prestidigitation
Aquatic.
doesn't say anything about dirt or anything like that. It just says you instantly clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot.
So it takes a couple prestidigitations, and then you have to do the scent version separately, which is an olfactory sense that you can prestidigitate onto something. So it takes a little while. It'll take you like 5 minutes to get degrimed.
Yeah.
Minty Boom Dazzle.
But you feel minty
That's why-
fresh afterwards.
This is what I get trying to help people.
Yep. Also, don't forget to refill your health and stuff, and your resources.
Like Kellin.
And Elloe.
I don't know what the.
You're missing a rage, I
Rages
think.
a day.
See, I love having the bars tied to class resources. Kellin, what do you have 6 of a class resource in?
Don't know.
Did you put
I think
temporary hit
that's
points
like-
in your resource bar?
I might have.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it. Alright then. Let's head over to the Dryad and get our supplies and be on the way then.
I will leave that to you. I have another stop to make.
Right, your mom or something?
Yes.
Alright, well, good luck.
Alright, Bastian, you can go and collect your little bouquet of blood orchids. Mama Laren will seem pleased to see that you are no longer pale and shaky, if, a little bit drunk.
Of course. As predicted, my floral vixen, just a night's rest and a bit of water, and I am picture perfect.
Hey, Madilyn, can I come with?
I suppose.
Madilyn, as you approach, Sunset will look up from snoozing underneath a great big dragon blanket and give you a lick. Schlorp. Before nuzzling back under the
Pat.
blanket again.
Hey, boy.
No.
You're gonna smell like T-Rex for the rest of the day now.
Yeah, it seems
There's like,
worse than
there's
wet
like
dog.
a titanic thump thump from a tail wag.
I will go and knock on the door.
Yep, it looks like Viv is already approaching, having heard T-Rex tail thumping.
The whole
greatly
neighborhood
surprised
heard
to
it.
meet you. Yep. And she's just like
Maddie!
barely throwing on food. The food clothes. And she'll scoop up Madilyn into a great big boobalicious hug.
Of course. She will hold you there for as long as possible.
You're held there until you go limp.
Yes. Head pats all around.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, sweetie. Glad to see you. What brings you to Grandest?
Oh, just passing through. I have something.
Why
to give
not,
you.
Stray?
Yeah, I haven't let anyone play their characters first. although I find
Every
it very
other
interesting.
old character has been
Okay.
played by Scat.
Yeah, I'm afraid that they are all taken over. But
Okay.
you are stolen away inside. Kellin, scooped in along with as well.
Yay.
And let's see here. Yep, she'll ask, what can she do for you? After, setting you down and immediately going to fetch drinks and stuff. Her place smells of sex. It usually smells of sex.
Yeah. Well, I have something to give to you. The Miss Lyrian sent me over to give.
She'll look greatly pleased and accept the bag before giving you a big old smooch. Mwah! And head into the kitchen. Okay, let's see here. It shouldn't be necessary, but give me a persuasion check with advantage against your mother to have her do wizard shit for you. She's retired from doing wizard shit, you see. Now she just fucks. Either of you got guidance to throw on that Elbork style? I say that, there's no point, because she too knows guidance and can see it being casted. You're welcome to try and push your luck.
I mean, no.
Okay. Let's see here. She will agree to do so, but you'll have to stay the night and cook dinner.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'll cook you dinner that night then.
You're right. She seems very much pleased with that, and although she'll, attempt to keep you around for longer, your companions await you.
Yeah. Sadly, we have to go. I will return, though, when we're done with our duty.
Of course. And she says if you find any just like large edible beasties, please do bring them back for Sunset. He loves treats.
Well, sure. Not any great beast parts. Those are, well, maybe.
No. He's getting, Sunset. He's getting old along in years. He likes to just sleep all day and eat food.
Sleep and eat.
Incidentally, that's also what he liked to do when he was younger, but...
And also fight crime. Yeah.
He's not
One target.
He's not a battle T-Rex anymore, but he is still a riding T-Rex.
Should we come across any large creatures, I will make sure we try to harvest some of them and bring it back.
Alright. She seems pleased with that. And we'll give you another great big smothering hug. This time Kellin gets one too.
Yay.
And yeah, Bastian, go ahead. Roll to bang. Roll to danger.
Excellent. And I have advantage on this due to being a mystic.
I was gonna give advantage by being a wingman, but okay.
I mean... Sorry, I'm a... Woohoo!
Yeah, alright.
Well, I mean...
There's more than enough time. Like, the party are not waiting on Madilyn and Kellin to catch back up with them, because Bastian is otherwise occupied, giving and receiving with equal ardor.
Whoa.
Or should I say ardor? Yes, I know, I am quite good. Alright. And then the party can, gather themselves together. Bastian, you're walking funny.
Yeah, that's fine. I just pretend to still be drunk.
What do you mean pretend?
Exactly.
Okay, then.
To the Dryads.
Now, you travel in the expected direction for maybe... let's gather you guys up here.
And don't forget, we hired a scout or something like that to lead us through the forest and back.
That's
Just
right.
Yeah.
Your scout is waiting at the edge of the woods. And I think you'll be pleased to meet them.
Yes, who is our scout friend?
Where are you hiding?
Yes.
There you are. A fey-looking individual crops up out of nowhere. Doot!
Ooh.
Hi there!
Hello.
Hi. Might I say, you look magnificently beautiful.
Aw, thanks.
Sprout the scout.
She looks like 14. My name's
Sprout.
Sprout. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Sprout. I'm Athia.
What is that?
I'm Kellin.
Looks like a little fey thing. She's got a flower on her head.
Ah, yes, that
A
makes sense.
fairy?
A little bit big to be a fairy, but definitely something fey.
A sprite. No, wait. Was that? What are you, Miss Sprout?
What do you mean, what am I? I'm Sprout.
You are a Sprout?
I'm Sprout.
You are just Sprout. Okay.
Wow, Madilyn, you can't just ask someone what they are. That's rude.
She's a fae. They're so.
There are
pretty.
many kinds of fairies.
That's
I am
right.
not familiar with this one.
I'm special.
How tall is she?
About 3 foot.
Oh.
3'5" maybe.
Special indeed. So, Sprout, can you lead us to the Dryad's barrows?
I can do you better than that. I even have a magic special crystal. It's a secret crystal.
Oh,
And it'll help.
Nice.
And Tree told me I'd need it, so I brought it with me today, because I think you need it.
well, Tree seems mighty smart.
Indeed.
Absolutely. Let's go! And then she will, like, rummage around in a bush and pull out a great big travel bag.
And we will follow right after.
Okay then, let's go. And she will lead you right up to a big tree. Here we are!
Well, that was fast.
Yeah!
Yes.
Follow me! And then she jumps into the tree and seamlessly passes through it.
Well, the guy says follow through. Go into the tree.
Yep, Athia, you pass through the tree.
Well,
Wow.
when in Grandest, do as the Grand do.
Well,
Alright,
do the
Well,
same
let's see if this works.
sure. I assume you will jump through?
Do we get to do hidden path encounters?
No, not this time.
Oh.
You have a guide, so you aren't lost.
Oh.
And when you exit, it's a lot warmer. Schwunk!
Oh my. I
Oh my
recognize that token.
Whatever could you mean?
Oh, you. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Amazing.
Don't understand.
It's from Urban.
The brown wizard.
May or may
Oh,
not
yes!
be.
Oh!
That may or may not be Ganjalf the Weed Wizard.
Yes!
Oh dear.
When I loaded in, I just saw the Dryad over here, so I had no idea.
Alright.
Boy,
And yeah,
she's
you
hot.
exit. It's a warmer canopy. It looks like the grass has been like cleared of snow. The ground is very uneven, like it's just lumpy all over. And although I couldn't be bothered to fill it in, there's like tons of stone cairns just like resting everywhere.
Nice. So, I assume the head dryad, leer dryad, whatever you want to call it, is this one over here, yeah?
Yeah, it is a woman resting. It appears to be leaning against, but she is like merged with it, a gigantic titanic tree full of fruits. But this tree is full of different fruits from different trees, but it is but one tree.
Alright. Well,
Sprout will go, wait a second, as you guys start approaching.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys need this. And she'll like walk up to Bastian and take one of your hands, presumably your free non-bouquet holding hand, and slap a blue crystal down into it.
Bloop. Ah,
You should hang on to that, because you'll need it. I don't know when, but you'll need it.
this is how we get home.
No, I'll wait here. I'll take you back. Easy peasy.
Alright then. As you say, I'll hang on to it.
Dope. Oh, also pay. I always forget the pay part, but then I need it so I can buy food and stuff and sit in places.
Let's see, how much did she cost? Also, did we pay for her ahead of time? I can't remember.
We pay for her ahead of time, I'm pretty sure.
What? What? I haven't been paid yet. That's lame. Oh,
We
wait,
took-
I have. Never
Yeah,
mind.
we took the money out of ours to give it over.
Yeah, she like rummages around in her backpack and then shakes it, and there's a jingle noise. No, never mind, it jingled. I'm good.
Alright. Well then, let's head up there and introduce ourselves then.
Yes.
Okay,
indeed.
have fun. She'll go on over to Maddie. Hey, you're really small like me. Hi.
So I guess me and Bastian will move up here. I'll give a courteous bow and everything like that.
Same.
And let's wait for a response, I guess.
Sprout runs off to the
Yeah.
weed wizard.
Greetings, my arboreous damsel. I am
Aw,
Bastian.
Sprout ran away.
She has a very short attention span. She walked up, said you're short, said hi, waved, and then ran off to the weed wizard.
Maybe he can help her get an attention span.
You mean less of one?
Well,
Nah, just slow things down for a while.
exactly.
You'll feel really floaty.
I think she's already floaty, personally.
Yeah. Either way, let's get on with the Dryad. Get to the dungeon.
And you like bow and curtsy and various greetings, but you are greeted by
Oh,
this tree is asleep.
huh. Oh, are these other Dryads awake over here?
Yeah, they're awake. They're just like standing around. Some of them just look amused with your group, especially when you go up to greet her. There's just this one here next to Madilyn is just smirking.
Should we nudge her or
That won't work. Please wait one moment. One of them says, and she'll wander by. Hey,
Just goes
Madilyn.
and slaps the shit
Yeah.
out of that Dryad.
Can you make me a dexterity save? Alright, you're quick enough to avoid getting randomly stroked by this Dryad as she passes.
Okay.
That's not a save you wanted to make.
And then she will gently pause on the steps, and she will step on the first, pop up to the third, step back to the second, fourth and fifth, and up here. Before... Wake up! And then she just... Yeah, oh, thank you. Hello.
Greetings, my arboreous damsel. I am Bastian, and these are my companions. We come seeking your permission to enter the barrows, and come bearing gifts. You shall present the bouquet.
Ooh, why, those are very beautiful. Please bring them up.
Bastion
Still
will
rubbing sleep from her eyes.
Remember,
We'll do
1,
so,
3, 2, 4, 5.
Yeah, I was
he
going
will-
to say.
He will,
follow
in
the way
fact,
the fate
do
is.
the little skip hop up.
And then, Madilyn, you hear the Dryad just to the side go...
But I'll make a real show of it, so it looks like he's, showboating a little bit. Rather
That
than
sounds like
just dancing around like a
Yeah.
moron.
Madilyn,
Hold on. That sounds like a performance role.
Okay.
Madilyn, you sense this Dryad was just fucking with him.
Yeah, not.
I'm not. I
surprising.
mean, I'm gonna keep that to him. I won't tell him.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah, you don't goon it.
And he'll do a little twirl at the end and then present the bouquet.
Sure. She will lean down with the sound of creaking, cracking, and breaking bark before plucking up the bouquet. She gives it a deep, deep scent, and then will lift it up into her tree. At which point a vine takes it away. Can you make a perception check, please?
Sure. Do. Nice.
Cool. Yeah, it's in the tree.
Could we make
Too busy
perception checks
staring
to
at the
see it?
boobs.
No, you're not looking at you're not underneath the canopy to see.
Okay, fair enough.
And she will smile faintly. And which barrows are you looking to get into? We have a number here, but only one I sense would be adventurer suitable.
We're interested in any barrow that connects to perhaps old elven ruins down below. We've found ourselves in a precarious position and require some ancient education that might help us find our way out of our problems.
Well then, if you're looking for elven ruins, to me most buildings of stone are the same as one and another, but there is one building that sings and hums. That seems elfy to me.
That would be the one, I have no doubt.
Very well. Please do ask one of our companions here. The one by the fire perhaps could guide you. My sisters here don't like to move from the trees.
Well, we shall do as you say. And Bastian will give a deep bow.
I will do similar courtesy before moving over.
And thank you for the beautiful flowers. Have a lovely day.
And thank you for the chance to stare upon your beauty.
Oh, you're a charmer.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's roll the fort. Boop, 21.
No, it's not 21. It's a disadvantage on this occasion because she's already asleep again.
Damn.
Oh, that went well.
We have to wake her up every time we want to talk.
The Dryad to the side will just sort of shrug and nod. Sometimes she stays awake for longer, but not right now. She just woke up. Should be easier to wake next time, though. I'll only have to shout half as loud.
It's early spring, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's why. Let's go.
Alright.
Yes, we'll
So-
come back in summer.
Yeah. She'll probably be more awake then.
In full bloom, you might say.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. You just see flowers everywhere. Right now it's just some spring fruits. They are delicious.
I hang out around a lot of dryads, I understand. My sister's a big bad druid. Wait, big good druid?
Oh,
Big good druid.
I think
Can we have some fruit?
I think she takes offense to being called big and bad and tough.
Ask the fruit nicely, and maybe it will drop one for you. Should just like point at a number of fruits up in the top.
Is she fucking with me? Is she just lying? Can I actually just...
She seems to be speaking pretty matter of fact. She's just pointing at some like a couple of fruits up in the canopy. And now that you're closer to it as well, can you make a perception?
I mean, I can try. Oh, okay.
Ooh. At the very like depths of this tree, at like the center of it, where all the branches branch off, obviously, there appear to be a number of like long skeletons, and you can see that these bloody orchids have been settled into them and then wreathed it like a clothing.
Huh.
Madilyn,
Oh.
most if not all of these trees are dryad, so it's considered polite to ask before you just start taking.
Yep. But yeah, you can ask the tree. It's like the fruits themselves if they'd like to drop for you.
What kind of fruits are in there?
There are apples, grapes, berries that you would notice more from bushes. No, there wouldn't be bananas. Oranges. And probably like fucking like grapefruits and shit. All sorts.
May I have some raspberries?
Sure, make a persuade check, please. Yep. A little bushel of raspberries just drops gently into your hands.
Oh,
The Dryad beside you will smile and return to standing there like a Dryad.
So, Sir Druid, we were told that you might be able to help us get into this elven barrow, at least it seems like.
Why, hello there. It's a pleasure to meet you. You'll have to speak up, though. I'm a little bit hard of hearing these days. Have you come to partake of my fine crops?
Not this time.
I hear that from over here. just slide the Loudener up towards.
You just take a squeak of a cone off of your gun.
I don't need that. I can speak
Squeak, squeak,
plenty
squeak,
loud
squeak.
enough.
You're presented a cone.
I will hold out my hand in like a stop motion saying, I don't need that. I can speak loud enough for him. At least I'm pretty sure I
can't tell
can.
what they're talking about, Big Blue Fairy. How are you doing?
Elloe, you scream and give me some of your crops venerated one. And be like, what?
Oh, aren't you polite? You're a very tall one, aren't you? Rather blue. I see a lot of blue, actually. Most of you are blue. Cheer up, I have crop for that.
and you will pull out a baggie of the dankest herb.
And also some of this.
And he'll pull out another pouch.
You sprinkle this on whatever it is you're smoking, and you'll go on a journey.
Oh, a
No,
journey.
no,
you say.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no, no,
going
no,
to
no,
get
no,
a
slap that
spirit.
out of your hands. No, no, not today.
Fight me, cunt.
How much?
Not today.
I
We
put
have
the
to go
cone
through
in
a
front of my
dungeon. I
mouth.
don't need you high today.
How much?
Yes, how
What?
much?
My gift is free. Come now, crops
Excellent.
these fine aren't just for the selling. I have plenty of money in my time, and look at this shit.
And he'll
And
raise an arm and reveal a sleeve, and he reaches into the sleeve and just pulls out weed.
Alright, I will take
No,
that and the extra sprinkle stuff, and then look at the dead in the eye and put it in a bag.
All right.
See, the extra sprinkle stuff, that's what interested me because I got ideas. I got real ideas, yo.
Ah, you're also interested in some journey powder. Most of it's made of mushrooms.
Oh,
And
man,
he
I
will
get
man.
two
present a
thumbs up.
pouch. Yep, he will present a pouch to you.
Yes.
Anyone have any oranges
Oh.
on hand?
You gonna make best friends with it? I mean, there are oranges up in that tree. Yeah, the two of you can add to your character sheet, in air quotes, journey powder. And Elloe as well, you have a pound of dank herb.
Everyone gets journey powder.
If everyone wants journey powder, Ganjalf is supplying.
I don't want journey powder.
You know what is really nice that you could do with this? Is if you make a tiny little hole in the bullets in each and every shot and just put some of that powder in there and just direct fucking injection to Candyland.
So we're back to being Orcs in the not Orcs in the North. We're back
Urban
to
Arcana.
freaking Urban Arcana, where Kinathis did that with acid arrows.
Yeah, acid, quote unquote,
Acid.
arrows.
Yeah,
He had to
that
cry.
is actually a thing that has been done on multiple occasions.
It's very true, yeah.
By
And
most-
it was done
Yeah,
in Urban
mostly
too.
by CIA. Yeah, by CIA agents as well.
It's true, yeah. They thought acid could cure the gay, you know.
Anyway,
But
let's
yeah,
actually try and get to the
Ganjalf
dungeon today.
supply you with this powder of the sweet stuff.
Mhm.
Actually, give me a second because I need to fetch a fresh beverage. But in the meantime, if anyone would like to receive more than a pound of weed and more than a pouch of party powder, you will have to give him some money. He'll take a gold per pound.
He's giving out
A
a
gold per
pound
pound?
each of weed.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck
Jesus
yes.
Christ.
But if you want more than a pound, he'll
Let me ju-
charge you a gold per pound. And be right back.
Yes. Yes, I will take some of this fucking journey powder. I'm gonna
I
set people
remember-
up to fucking Narnia.
I remember reading about like old CIA weapons and how crazy they would get, and one of them was literally like air pressure gun, but it was in a umbrella, and the shot was like a bored out BB, and it was filled with poison.
Oh yeah, the what's it called? The curare? The curare umbrella? Yeah. Curare is a type of poison that is used because it causes a cellular cellular chain destruction on the cellular level. No, it's a chain reaction. Once you're hit with it, it starts a chain reaction throughout your fucking body. The cells die. They commit literal fucking suicide. It's stupidly hard to fucking survive. You can actually look it up. It's I think it was from not similar type of Sina, but I think this fucker was either from seeds or from a fucking specific plant. It's been known for fucking forever.
Hey, Return, what are you up to?
I'm just discussing former CIA weapons.
Alright, cool, yeah. I know there are some interesting ones in the history of that. There's an incredible, cracked article on the psychological profile of times the CIA got high for the good of science.
Oh
And
yeah.
they tried using acid to cure being gay, acid to cure being depressed, acid to cure being depressed and gay. We didn't work any of the times, although they got really close with the depression part. But it turned out that,
one time,
acid helps.
There was a one time during the dolphin experiments where they were trying to teach a dolphin to talk, so they half flooded a house and let a woman live with the dolphin. But the dolphin got really attached to the woman and started to try to mate with her. So she started giving him hand jobs and dropping acid with her and the dolphin. Turns out dolphins can't learn how to speak even if you give them hand jobs and acid.
Amazing.
See, the problem was they weren't using.
I'm not even kidding.
Yep.
The problem was they weren't using cocaine.
No. Here's a little hilarious part. They actually did an experiment in, I think it was 1954, 1955, where they did a combination of acid and speed.
Right.
I am not joking. They did that, and then they tried, aerial dispersion on that.
Yes, good old
I don't doubt that you're
chemtrails.
not joking.
Anyway, let's play D&D instead.
Yeah, let's try and get to the
I just had
dungeon
a mouthful of chips. You're gonna make it to the dungeon. It's not far away, I
I
promise.
don't believe you.
I know that we haven't
Don't
got.
believe you.
We haven't got Merzenhammer today, so I'm happy to go longer.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not. I got work.
Oh, okay. When do you have work, Patch? We'll go up to that point.
Yeah, I leave around 4, but I gotta go start my car. So
Right.
I gotta
We'll
be
get
out
to the
here
dungeon at least.
So you're like
I
another
promise we'll.
hour?
Yeah, we got another hour.
Okay.
All right, then. Please, I suppose if you're after more than a pound of the good stuff, then I'll have to charge a little bit of money. It takes it as material components in the sleeves, you see.
And then he'll accept a gold coin, drop it into his sleeve, and then pull out another dank pound.
Is that a robe of weed?
Yes, it's a robe of weed.
Majestic.
Sadly, I have to grow the dust myself, but weed in a sleeve is pretty great.
I
Make an
get
Arcana
out.
check. I want to make one.
I will make one as well. See how much actually on the level it is.
It's a legendary artifact. It's a robe that produces weed when you pour money into it.
Legendary artifact, Jesus Christ.
This might be the most powerful artifact you've ever looked at, and this guy's using it to get high.
Wow.
Okay. Well, first
Wow,
off,
what a
I will
legend.
give him 8. I will give him 8 gold for the weed.
Jesus Christ.
Excellent.
9 pounds.
He drops 8 gold into one sleeve, shakes his arm, and then reaches behind your head and goes,
What's this behind your ears? It's a good thing they're so big because it's a shit ton of weed.
Oh my god.
and before
And then just put
presenting
it in the
8 pounds. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just shove it into my bag of holding, and then I whip out 10 gold for the dust.
You know what? I have a bag of holding myself, but it's not for that.
He doesn't have 10 gold's worth of dust left, I'm afraid. His sleeves don't produce that, but he's got 4 gold's worth of dust left if you buy it off him.
Yes.
You should see my hut. It's all mushrooms that are now drying out. Tell you what, you come back in a week and I'll have for you as much as you want.
Okay, so.
And
first
thus
8
Hedrah turned
pounds,
into a
and you
drug
said-
dealer in yet another game.
Was it
Yes.
4 pounds of dust?
Yep, 4 pounds. There are 4 pouches of dust. It's not a whole pound of dust. That's quite a lot. It's 4 pouches, which is like 2 hits a pouch.
Anyway.
Okay, so that, and so 4, so I got 5 hits and 8 pounds of dust. Right. There we go. 8 pounds of wheat.
Pleasure
Sounds-
doing business with you, small fairy squeakling thing.
I give him 2
Alright.
thumbs up.
Nice. And he'll take a fucking rip, just a massive hit. Hold it in, and then speaking without smoke even escaping from his mouth. 1 second, let's see if I can do an impression of that. So what can I do for you?
We were told by the other Dryad over there that you might be able to guide us to an old elven burrow. One that apparently sings in harmony or something like that.
Oh, I remember that thing. It's pretty great.
He'll let out a huge smoke cloud eventually.
Sorry, I know it's rude to talk and hit, but I was starting to come in danger of sobering up. Oh, that hits the spot. Yes, say, Sprout, you could show them where it is. It's the cave that smells funny. He'll think from him, yeah, it smells funny.
And Sprout will think for a moment before also exhaling a massive cloud. Ah! Yeah, okay.
Smells funny like in a poisonous way, or...
No, it's just funny.
It's laughing gas.
Okay, then. I will just...
Oh no,
suddenly-
that I really want to do a dungeon that makes you laugh when you're in it.
I'll just subtly move my scarf up over my nose for when we get there.
Sure thing. Alright, let's go. And she'll just
hang on.
like finish off a fat joint.
Oh, hang on. I have to go ask the big one, the big Dryad one. If we're going to
Okay.
go to the barrows, I have to make sure we're going to the right one, or at least know
That's
where
what
I
we
am.
just did,
That's what we
Madilyn.
just-
You asked
did.
already about that?
Yes.
Not her. Not her. I want you to know a specific. I don't want to just go wandering around like everywhere.
We
all
went
we
up
just
to this,
asked about that.
woke her the fuck
Yeah.
up, presented her with gifts so that she would tell us where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, she told you.
Yeah.
There was a really old elven one that always sounds of singing. Then go check with the old man, he could tell you where it is. And then he said, go with Sprout. She knows it's the one that smells funny.
Alright, fine. I need the one with the corpse dust.
Well, and she also told you that the old elven one's probably the best place to go.
Yeah.
You asked her.
No. I must have forgotten.
Yes, you did.
Yes. You
Yeah.
very much did. My God.
Like,
Oops.
like Jan
You also
is
have to
the one
exhale.
smoking.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't do that.
No, you don't. You just live with. I mean, I'm surprised you aren't always contact high though, because your roommate's just absolutely white out.
I can fucking hear how much you're smoking.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Sprout will begin guiding you. Whoever's close. In fact, it looks like it's Maddie and Kellin directly next to her. She's going to take one of your hands each and then guide you swingy arms deeper into the woods.
She's adorable.
It is adorable.
Yeah.
Tiny little thing.
Yeah. And it's about 5 minutes of walking, and she'll point. Well, she won't point, but she tries to, but she's holding a hand, so she points with someone else's hand. Effectively, like, that one doesn't smell funny. That one's full of fruit. That one's weird and full of monsters. That one... Was that there yesterday? That wasn't there yesterday. It might have been. I don't remember. This one. And she will eventually bring you to a stop. And it looks like a hole in the ground, but you can just about make out stairs.
Hey, Sprout.
Yeah?
If one of the people in here was an old druid, how would you? Is there a way to know?
I don't know. I can read good, but, I mean, it's probably written, right?
Bastian can read that stuff, right?
Of course.
If he couldn't, I probably could give him 10 minutes.
All right. Well, should be fine then.
Yeah. Say, why are you looking for people bodies then?
I need dust. I need bone.
Okay. Yeah, there's probably like loads of dust. It's underground after all. Oh, you know what? I just realized the place that smells funny is the place full of song. You guys are gonna have so much fun.
Why?
Because it's full of song and singing is fun.
She makes a good point.
You know the moment when you question your life choices.
What, you mean after you just bought, like, a bunch of kilos of dank herb and fucking mushroom powder off of a weed wizard before a sprout took you through the woods and introduced you to a hole in the ground saying that it's a dungeon full of magical song?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's see here. She will walk you up to the entrance. And, I've actually already put everyone out here, and she looks like she walks down with you, judging by how I laid this out. Doot!
Okay.
Before we get more than a step inside,
Yeah.
Bastian is
just put you on
going
the stairs.
to drop the, let's see, what is it? Soothing Presence? Soothing Presence.
Also,
So
before
who
anyone-
wants extra hit points?
before anyone moves, we have to let Scout describe the scene.
Thank you. I was also munching crisps. But yeah, you can do your buffing and prepping as well. Go right ahead. Please put your temporary hit points in your red bars on this occasion. All right, Athia, Kellin, Bastian, 6 temporary hit points. Maddie and Madilyn and Elloe are the only ones who do not have any temporary hit points. So I guess, Madilyn, if your spell affects 3 people, then that solves that. Crack.
What is
Yeah,
this
sorry, I
15
pop my
on
knuckles on
bar?
occasion.
Oh no, I do it all the time as well. It feels good.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
That and cracking my back, that's the fun one.
Mm.
Like, you just ever have like a good back crack, like you just
Oh,
straight up.
fucking yeah, all the time. I love it.
Right there, it's a good one.
Mm.
Bastion, Kellin, and Athia get +5 temporary hit.
They've already got
Sweet.
+6 temporary hit points.
These aren't
mean,
temporary
no,
hit
these
points.
are
plus
No,
five.
Oh,
no.
maximum hit points. Oh shit.
Max hit points.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let me,
alright, we are now super tanky.
Nice. Beefy.
5?
Yeah, an
+5
extra 5.
maximum hit points.
And then
I'm gonna put this one in my blue bar if you don't mind, Scout.
Go for it. You do not use yours otherwise.
I love that it's not even a concentration spell.
Mm. And now I will describe it. You step down into what appears to be a plain room of stone. And there's like old rocks and dirt and soil and roots that have made their way in like 10 feet into this place. And then you hear something. You hear a song.
My God, it actually is singing.
It doesn't appear to be producing clear words, but you're definitely picking up tones. It's very soft, like a da 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 da, as you're like walking into this place. And do any of you speak out loud?
Like
yet.
what? Just like talking wise, or
Yeah.
I'm sure we probably were making light conversation on the way down and in. At least I would have
Sweet.
been.
Part way into this conversation, your words become song.
This building is auto-tuning us? Are you kidding?
You know,
are
this
we
is
all
actually
Mr. T
kinda...
or
You
goddamn
are
T-Pain?
Yeah, T-Pain. No, your voices are now sing-song. You don't realize it, but you end your sentence in a rhyme as well.
Oh my god. We're
Neat. This will be useful for like future songs I might write.
no, this is the freaking Music Meister dungeon.
I like it.
Have you ever seen that fucking episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer where it's just a musical?
You mean to get to that one?
Oh. You're missing out. It's ridiculous.
I like this dungeon already.
She needs backup.
Talking about
told me
the
that.
Batman episode where what's his name? Neil Patrick Harris played a character named the Music Meister, and basically the guy's power is to control your mind by singing, and he makes you sing, and then the entire episode turned into a musical as everyone was forced to sing along with Neil Patrick Harris, who has a golden voice, but
Yep, that sounds pretty amazing. I'll have to watch that at some point. But yeah, no, you are now all speaking in song. Congratulations!
I like this dungeon.
Of course, I'm not going to enforce you to actually roleplay singing. You're welcome to do so, or speaking in sing-songy lilts, but it would be very mean of me to enforce that.
I do not need a microphone.
Yeah, indeed. In the case of
That's
Hedrah, I would
what
feel... Yeah, exactly. I would feel really bad enforcing that.
Yeah, and I'm tone
could-
deaf, so that would be worse for you guys than for me.
You don't want to hear me sing.
Excellent.
So,
I could probably sing like one of those 50k dial-up modems.
You sing in dubstep?
shall we perhaps check for traps before we venture
Yes.
forth?
You locate
course.
Kellin.
Yes, and then I tell Kellin to go look for other traps.
Other than the obvious trap.
Any hidden traps, and then Athia
Yeah.
steps one step forward from the party and dies.
Yay! No, Sprout's gonna lean back and she's gonna sit on a comfy rock. I like this rock. I'm gonna sit here and smoke. Have fun!
We
Alright,
will,
then.
or at least try to.
I'll be listening!
I'm just gonna roll investigation for traps.
Yeah,
you
go
get
for it.
You get advantage.
We're in the cold north,
Not
are
that
we?
easy.
Sick.
Since we're in the
There
cold
do not
north, or-
appear to be any traps.
Yay!
Alright.
I
So, what's up with this statue?
What's up with the ceiling?
Don't forget that one. Don't forget that 1d4 guidance, because that's always a thing to do.
Yep. I mean, it's active for a minute, so you can keep it for your next check. Hey, Kellin, do you want to do your architecture thing?
Ooh, yes.
Print up the card for it.
Let me find it. Yep. I did not write it down on my character sheet. Okay. We'll go to the wiki.
Isn't
No,
it
you just
basically
chance to eat more chips.
Isn't it basically like just tells you age, purpose, stuff like that?
Pretty much, but let me find the card.
It's more. It's a lot more. It's detailed. So please read or have it prepared. I know multiple of you have your own little thingamabobs.
Yeah, I have a position of privilege, but I don't need to use that for anything yet. If we need to use my noble heritage to get into somewhere, well, then we can use that, but not here.
We'll get into someone.
That's my job.
There you go, Scout.
Okay. When you enter a
Alright,
ruin or dungeon, you can
and-
ascertain its original purpose and determine its builders. Okay. Its builders are very definitively elven. You recognize it by the fact that they've got this artistry paneling right down here is just like elf as fuck. And can you also just make me a history check? The DC is, however, 21.
Ooh, I will assist on this because I am.
What was the?
A history check, DC 21.
All
Don't
right.
forget guidance.
This is for additional information. No, okay. You have advantage, but with guidance that at best could bring you up to 19. You do not ascertain any extra information, but this place does seem kind of religious.
Could I perhaps make a check, or even a religion check?
A religion check honestly wouldn't tell you much of use, but you're welcome to do so anyway. I might be able to give
Alright.
you a snippet depending on your DC.
Would someone like to give me advantage?
I do not know religion, so no.
Alright.
Rapid check.
I'd like to do my own history
No.
check here in a minute after you or so.
Sure, you can't
Well,
have
you
help
can
from
get a
either Kellin or
21.
Bastian since they worked together on it.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Yes!
Oh, there's a
Thing.
21. Okay. This is definitely some kind of like priesty house. That's how you would describe it. Maybe a manor.
Priesty
But it's
house.
very ostentatious and large. You're a rectory.
Oh. Well, Bastian is.
Athia, I'm
hey,
afraid you
but-
two know not extra.
Alright.
Alright. Let's check
So-
this door.
So back to the original thing. What's up with the statue?
One statue appears to be wielding a sword. They've got a benevolent expression on their fine elven face. They're rather curvaceous, and they're in an old style of dress. You're reminded very much of like high work weaponry, judging by the sword in her hands and its fine nature, although it is very definitely made of stone as well. A very green-veined stone, perhaps embossed with jade.
Okay.
She is
nice.
holding a red crystal. Well, no, that one is not holding anything.
All
Her
right.
hand is out and open.
So then is this one basically the same thing with the red crystal then?
Correct. This one is holding a red crystal out, and it glows faintly.
I wonder. We have a blue crystal, right?
We were handed
Do we?
one, yes. I shall put it in the blue statues, or in the statue's hand.
Maybe.
Awesome. And as you do so, hey, Elloe, you're close enough to the door. You hear a click.
Oh, what do you know? All right. So,
Thank you,
Kellin, jump up.
Sprout.
Yeah, jump up to the door, investigate it.
Yes.
You hear a "You're welcome" from up top the stairs and sing-songy.
You're awesome, Sprout.
I know.
God damn, Kellin.
I can investigate, but
Yeah, okay. As you look at this door open, you can't see a locking mechanism on it at all, and there are these flat panels up against the door as though they were pushing instead of pulling doors.
Shall we push it in then?
I guess so.
All right. Push the door open. Oh, there's someone here.
Hi,
And
Sylvanas.
as you do so, the singing is clearer, and there is an elven-looking woman. However,
Wait,
her
guys,
features...
stop, guys. Get back here. Let's
yeah,
scout
please
this
let me
scribe.
finish. Thank you very much, Amxal. It's like even while I'm talking, they just fucking haul ass in. Terribly rude. There is an elven figure in a dark brown robe. They have ashen grey features, however, and eyes that glow faintly red and pink. In her hands is not a bow in the sense of a weapon, but it looks like a long harp, although there is an empty quiver resting at her feet. And it is her who is singing, and she does not appear to have noticed you.
I shall greet her
hello there.
in Ancient Elvish. Or High
Excellent.
Elvish.
You speak in Elven, and her song comes to a pause. Greetings and welcome to you. Who art thou, and why are you here?
I am Bastian the Wayfarer. I come
God.
seeking knowledge. A curse lies upon us, and I seek to end it.
It is a curse, you say? Well then, come this way, into my divine home.
I'll motion
She
to the
will.
rest of them.
Draw onwards and indicate to the rest of you that you're welcome.
All right. Pop on in.
I'll describe further as you have entered. There are statues as well in this room, although they appear to be cloaked and armored knights with great swords resting in their hands and leant down against the floor. In the corners of this room and up on a lifted balcony, there are what appear to be large silver urns with engravings marked into them that you can make out even here. And up against the walls themselves are tapestries and frescoes of incredible elven beauty, and you can see that nestled into them are words like lyrics and song.
Neat. So
Anyone looking can make a test if they are aware of art. They can use a tool proficiency, but otherwise it is a charisma test to understand the meaning of art.
okay. Just a straight up charisma test.
You have
You
advantage
see,
because you're
this
trained in
is-
it.
I have advantage?
Yeah, whenever you make a tool proficiency check to like understand and learn a thing, you do so with advantage.
And
I was about to say, since it's not porn, she doesn't understand, but apparently she understands more than I thought.
I mean, it's full of slutty elves. That's like half of
Now-
pornography.
The best.
I can
kind of
determine
art.
their worth. I can
The
determine
be-
their monetary worth.
Amxal, the
priceless.
best kind of elves. All elves are. Every single last one.
Right, the best kind of elves.
Yeah, Kellin, you recognize their worth as priceless.
Clearly.
However, they are frescoes and paintings on the walls themselves and cannot be removed.
I mean, that's what you think.
Alright, with some effort you might succeed. However, I would not recommend trying to break the walls in this place. But that's fine.
Yeah,
no,
let's not steal from this person here.
wasn't planning on it.
Yeah, between Bastian and Elloe, you recognize... Well, specifically Bastian, you recognize this as an epic poet of the work of an endless artist. Their art, however, was the sword and the blade, and it is, mirrored in that of the statues and sentinels that stand guard over this place.
Interesting.
Elloe, you recognize from the painting there is a figure of a, it would appear to be a weakened and wizened-looking elven individual with frail hands reaching out towards someone holding a blacksmith's hammer. They look an awful lot like this woman here, who is, by all intents and purposes, appears to be a musician.
A fellow musician.
Mm-hmm. She has been playing a bow-shaped harp.
So, are you the only one here?
You would be correct. I am the only one yet who draws breath, albeit I only breathe so that I might sing.
Indeed. We are looking for a part of a old smeltery, furnace, of the like. Perhaps you can help us.
Could it be you search the secret of weaponry?
Indeed. The very much so.
Well, I would like to assist you. Alas, there are tests you must pass to pass onwards.
Then,
Yeah.
if we may, please tell us these tests so we can attempt them.
To your left and right, you can see them knights. They are dangerous and will cut you. But they can just be defeated. Please do try.
All right, then.
Boy.
Initiative it is.
please. As she
Alright.
finishes her final notes, the statues come to life.
And that's where we end today's session.
No.
Don't you fucking dare.
No, don't you dare.
No?
Fucking
No,
cancel
we're
Savin.
actually going to do it. It's not a long fight, so I'm happy to make it happen. Let's see here. Statue Knight and
Ah,
Statue Knight 2.
Okay, good.
Well,
The one that
Athia
rolled lower
goes
was the
first.
closer.
Well, okay then.
fucking Christ.
What's up?
No, I had a 6 and then a 6 and then fucking... I'm as slow as a fucking statue.
Yeah, welcome to last session.
Oh, please. There have been way better rolls this time.
Yeah. I mean, Hedrah didn't roll,
At
roll
least
low that
not
low that session. Though.
negative.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least it's
can
not
you?
a negative initiative
Can-
modifier.
I was gonna say, I was about to ask if you can roll negative, like you have a negative modifier.
Yeah, you can have negative dex and
Yes.
fuck it up harder. You can add your roll, which is to get a -1.
Yeah, but I meant, does Hedrah have a negative modifier in this?
Oh no, she's a quick squeak.
No.
Yeah.
She's a sneaky squeaky.
Yeah, I know you can get negative. I just didn't think Hedrah had negative in this game.
I could have gotten worse by having a 1, but I rolled a 2.
Right then. So we all go. All right, we're good to go then.
Mm-hmm.
God, I want
It's-
some kettle chips now.
All
These
right,
are
then,
actually lentil chips. They are baked lentils and they're fucking delicious. They're Thai sweet chili.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Oh,
Mhm.
have you tried those spicy big garlic
25.
crisps?
Yes, baked garlic crisps are incredible.
All right.
Yeah,
So we all-
It
Oh,
had
crack
sesame seeds
cocaine.
crusted. It had sesame seeds crusted onto it.
Oh man, that's just so aromatic, tasty.
Alright, so we're all good on initiative order. Everybody's on, so I'll shuffle.
Yeah, it looks like it. Rock and roll.
Okay. Well, then I will start us off by doing attack over here at this guy with a guiding bolt at level 2.
Rock and roll.
I do not. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yep, it splashes off of him.
And then
Darn.
It splashes off of the statue's thick, sturdy plate.
I move up against it. Thick.
Okie dokie. And
Thank you.
it swings at you.
Please.
Well,
Wow.
it's not gonna,
Drops a
you know what?
sword.
It doesn't drop its sword, but it is off balance and will not make its second attack.
All right.
Let's see here. Okay, that doesn't work. All right, Elloe, you're up.
Barbarian re. And
I'm glad all the melee guys went to one place.
Mm-hmm.
why?
Because there's another
Focus
one on the other side.
Oh,
Hey, I had the first turn. I went to
It's
the
No,
true,
that's fine.
It's true. Would you like a redo on that?
well, I just thought we'd dunk on one at a time, but
No, you're welcome to do so.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, if
you're
you
welcome
want
to
this
do
guy
so.
to just run up in the squishies and kill us all.
Then butcher everyone else.
why
I don't
are
know,
you guys
whatever
like
you
this?
fancy.
You need more.
Need more
It's
meat.
The opposite of the opposite of the problem we had in the last.
Yeah,
I've
last
got
time was too
plenty of
much
meat. It's just very
11.
soft meat.
No, that ain't gonna hit.
Wow.
That's fine. Don't you say wow at me. My dice haven't changed ever.
That's true. Bastian,
Okay.
you're up.
Let me show you how it's done. Gonna go ahead and spend my inspiration here and 3 psi points. Boy, this better fucking hit. I'm gonna be real mad.
Yeah, that'd be real upsetting, wouldn't it?
There we go.
Alright, you hit.
All right.
You were hoping for a nat one.
Wait, hold on. That's the wrong thing. Sorry.
Well,
1, 2, 3.
Oh, those are some good rolls.
Oh,
this
nice.
is some excellent,
24.
excellent.
Boom.
And it's with the Firestone.
Then I'm just gonna come up here, hang out with.
Yeah, sorry, which one are you shooting at, right or left?
Yeah, the one next to Elloe.
Okay. Fucking crunch. You blow a mighty chunk out of its, just like the side of its head, and like its plated helmet spins for a moment, and then it will settle it back into place again and lock the straps once more.
Get fucked.
You swear it lets out a musical laugh. Madilyn.
Bless?
I could bless.
You could bless this fucking dank weed, yo.
I will cast bless. Just level 1.
Okie dokie. Here are your targets.
Kellin, Athia, and Elloe.
Cool. You all have hashtag bless.
Yay.
Double bless, because
I'm just gonna stay here though.
Oh, it's a
Choice.
double blast icon.
Yes.
Ah, we did it. Good job. Now you have blue balls.
I always had blue balls.
This is true. Well, you didn't. You had blue, meaty, swinging sack. Calling them balls is doing them a disservice.
More like grapefruits.
Yep. Kellin, you're up.
All right. Step
Kellin, on the other
forward
hand, has a
and-
little trappy pouch.
Yes.
The phrase pouch is the best.
It
Sure.
is. Yes.
Like, for instance, Kate has a trap pouch.
Yep.
It's top.
All
Which
right, whip it good. I
aesthetic.
appreciate you moving in, Athia.
Yeah, I figured you'd like having someone up against it so you could do sneak attack.
Yep.
Squeak attack, you mean? It's called Squeak Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Goodness
you
for
have advantage?
Is that yes? Because I'm back tactics.
Of course. Yeah, then you hit.
14.
Nice. You whip it good.
Or you realize they have immunity to BPS.
Question.
No.
Yes.
Question. Would
Answer.
I or the statue go first?
Players first.
Okay. Well,
There is elevation up here, just so you're aware. It's not massive elevation until you're at the actual, like, on the ledge, but just want to make sure you're aware. By the time you're on the ledge, you're about 15 feet up.
I'm just measuring how far I can go.
I thought that there were 3 in that stump, and they were all given to you.
Ah, excellent.
But I can get here without incurring a distance penalty, or...
Is your movement speed 40 feet? Then yes. If it
Yes.
is not...
Okay.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
That Squeakling extra move.
It's good shit.
Yes.
All those far and near, cover your ears.
Bastian is going to cover the bard's ears.
Am I far enough?
She will look amused. And yeah, con saves with advantage. Athia, you're far enough away. Kellin, you're far enough away.
Back to indoors with the cannon.
Bastian, you're fine.
Yeah.
Elloe, you're fine. The bard is fine. She was muffled. Madilyn as well, please. You're just about in range.
Is she?
Yeah.
It's 30 feet away, so...
You know what? No. Okay, yeah, 30 feet is fine. She's okay. All right. Yeah, no one has rendered mob. And yeah, let's see
Yeah,
what the
cool.
Margase.
It is... The cone comes out. So it's more focused. So
Nice.
if I can hit...
Thunder, 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 thunder gun.
22.
Yeah, 22 fucking does it. And here I was worried that it would be like a noodle fest after last week because they are wearing plate.
Yeah. Don't say that first. It's only been the first round. It can still
I'm
be
just
that.
glad that I even get to swing.
At the top of his turn.
Alright, fine. Swang!
Do it!
Oh.
4 slashing!
And again.
What is my AC? My AC is 13.
But it has advantage on you because you use Reckless.
I mean, it hits either way, so.
I think does Reckless...
Yeah,
for-
Reckless
Yeah.
grants advantage on all attacks against
okay.
you.
Okay.
Alright, and you take another 5. And let's see here.
Don't forget to just subtract your, actually, did you get temporary HP? No, you didn't. Okay, never mind.
No, I did
No.
not need temporary hit points. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I didn't figure.
Althea, you're up.
All
30.
right. Let's try and hit it. Does 16 doesn't hit, does it?
You are blessed, however. You could hit.
Oh, right. Yeah. Forgot about Bliss. D4.
No.
Double
roll
brackets.
You rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. That's a shame for you. It does not hit.
That's Trey. Please take back your dice.
Alright, Statue Knight 2. Pities you. Greatsword. Swing?
I have 17.
Then the other knight will point accusingly at it.
Ooh.
Accusingly.
Make an attack.
We
roll.
practiced this. You're supposed to hit them.
It hits you! Fuck you!
Wait, this knight. Okay.
You are struck for 10.
All right. So
Accusingly.
Jacuse!
0 and then -4. There we go.
Cool. And its second swing. Swoosh.
Alright, let's
8.
see. Yeah, there's no point in shielding that because it wouldn't matter. So, -8. Alright.
Elloe, you're up.
Yay! 24!
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. You fucking defeat him.
Yeah.
Crunch. The statue collapses and falls to its knees before taking a ghostly elven shape and leaving behind nothing but armor and a weapon. I don't have a replacement floor. Maybe I do. Let's look at floor tiles. Let's look at tiles. Maybe I can put tiles on it.
I'd really like to hit once in combat.
No,
You don't
fuck
need
you.
to do that, really.
I'm gonna kill this thing.
It's not a
Prepare
good
to
fit,
be
but it'll do.
effectual.
I mean, you
There's no
helped.
statue there anymore.
I didn't, though.
you provided
You
me
gave
with advantage. You helped.
You did, in fact, hurl.
You provided ablative hit points for the people who matter.
Yeah, but that doesn't feel as good as hitting things.
No, it does.
That's
helped
fair.
me hit a
Bastian,
thing,
you're
though.
up.
Alright, well, let me look at something real quick, make sure this works the way I think it does.
Also, by the way, I want to point out that I fucking nailed it on this map. There are lines on this map. There's a grid on it, and I got it to line up. It took
Nah,
me maybe 15 minutes, but I
Oh.
fucking lined up a map's grid with this
I
one.
didn't notice that until you pointed it out, but yeah, holy shit.
Nice.
I tried to do that as much as
Congratulations.
possible. Never managed to do it correctly. I get
It took me
frustrated and
15
stop.
fucking minutes.
Alright, so rather than throwing another attack out because I don't trust my luck to hold out, I'm gonna make it make a dex save.
Okay.
Boom. And I will
Oh,
spend... well, it passes. I was going to spend 2 points, by the way.
Okay.
8, 7, so... It still will take half damage of 2d8 cold, so 2d8. Boop. 7. That was pathetic.
Blook. You hit it with a snowball.
Yep, hit it with a snowball.
And gets covered in white froth. Not the first elf, won't be the last. Madilyn, you're up.
Giggity.
I want to add that, like, to the bard, this is quite the show. Like, you're all, even, like, your spell, like, spoken spell components, all that kind of shit, your words, it's all in, like, song, and in, like, a song that falls seemingly in sync with each other. So, you know, to anyone watching, this is quite an operatic experience.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pull out my crossbow
Wait.
and shoot.
Are you
the-
telling me operatic experience that you?
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
have
you
the
even fired the
fucking magic
cannon. Yes, exactly. You even fired a cannon. There was a perfect crescendo as you were, like, lining up and sighting, and just in time for the bang, seemingly by chance.
Nice.
Blink! You hit it, though. You hit a fucking full plate knight with a light crossbow as a cleric. That, honestly, honestly is pretty great. You never saw
Be
this dungeon,
quiet.
and you know what? This dungeon was in Box 1. There are a whole bunch of these styles of dungeon, and they have different effects on them that affect you. This is just the Dungeon of Song. Yes, exactly, Maddie. Exactly. Bang! Kellin.
All right. Another whip attack.
Quapish. No,
Uh-oh.
not even close.
Womp, womp.
Would bless even
Not
work
your
at this
double
point?
Nope.
bless.
You should double bless.
You know what would work, though, is a big fucking cannon.
Maddie, speaking of big fucking cannon.
So resume covering her ears.
Uh-oh.
This gonna
So
suck.
you could be like
a lot.
30 feet away from Athia. That'd be ideal.
I'm taking some steps. I got the high ground now.
You have the high... I was gonna make that joke and you beat me to it. Maddie has the high ground. You can shoot over the heads of your companions from there, just don't roll a 1.
We'll try to. 21.
Yeah, 21. Turns that into a fucking hit, that's for sure. and I can't parry bullets. Boom. The bard claps. Athia, you're up.
Alright. Maybe this time I'll hit. If shit dice luck is finally done.
It looks like it's done. A shame it wasn't a full crit, but Kronk, you stab it between the plates, betwixt plates with your rap spear. But Tesh.
Hey, wait.
But-
If she has the rap spear, if everyone else is doing like opera and shit, is at
Yeah,
just
she's got a
dropping
sick. She's got a
beats?
sick beat breakdown. Of course she does.
Baller.
All right, and
And it
swing number
fits
1. That's
perfectly.
never gonna hit. Swing
No.
number 2. All right, fuck. That sword is lost.
Yay!
I'm gonna close the combat there. The knight surrenders to you.
Aww. I was gonna whip a javelin at him.
No, he surrenders.
Does he have like 1 hit point left or something?
He's on 6, and he's also disarmed, which means he can't even parry, which is his other knight skill. Now, these guys are actually pretty hard to hit for AC, which is rare for monsters that I throw at you guys.
Yeah.
Because I hate seeing people like whiff and noodle back and forth for fucking ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you did well hitting.
I'll give him a honorable bow after combat.
It will salute you and then crumple to the ground as a pile of armor beside its greatsword.
Test 1, I suppose, is done then.
Why, yes, you're correct. This test is complete, and I might say, it was a delightful show.
It was a delightful treat. Come on, make the rhyme.
Alright, fine, but I've been drinking and it's morning, so, you know.
Inspired by a beautiful audience.
Oh, you're a charmer, a dashing little rogue. Why is your skin blue? Are you sick? I no hope.
I live under the waves, under the sea.
I was really hoping you would just sing Under the Sea.
Down where it's wetter.
It's everything's better down where it's wetter.
Take
Yes, Bastian does that. The whole song, though, the whole 3 minutes.
Don't you even have it as a player card?
Click the button.
Oh, yeah, okay, fine. I'll click the button.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, where's the button? There
This
you
is the
go.
This is the perfect time for that.
Exactly.
Oh my god, you guys.
I love this
I love
dungeon.
this
I
game.
really do.
Me too.
Yeah, just wait. There are other dungeons, and some of them are a lot meaner than the Dungeon of Song, and some are even more ridiculous, like the Dungeon of Abstract Art.
Oh,
Oh no!
Is there
That
a
sounds
dungeon
crazy.
of pie?
is there a room of MC Hammer where it's just stairways
Parachute
everywhere?
pants.
Not MC Hammer. Which one is it?
Escher.
Escher?
Yeah.
MC Hammer. Everyone gets parachute pants when they come in, and also cannot touch things.
Yeah, sure. Anyway,
Well, she's
that's
surprised
your
because
dungeon.
Bastion's
No.
an elf and blue.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. I never
No.
thought, aquatic elves weren't around back then.
Yeah, they weren't a thing.
Yeah,
She
I,
just thought you were ill.
I guess Bastian will communicate that now all the other elves are gone, and
Wow.
the ones that are
Except
left
for
live
snow
under
elves.
the sea.
No, there's snow elves too.
Well, yeah. I mean, all of the high elves, I guess.
Yep. Although the snow elves can't breed, so they're dying out.
so where should we go for test number 2?
Well, my dear, you are presented with 2 options. I suspect that you are adventurers, and so it would be remiss for me to guide you. Either door is fine.
What
Enter
door,
them
though?
any time.
Seriously, what door, though?
Either
She
one.
says
We get
either
to
is fine.
choose.
1 second, and I will show you. Because the statues are gone.
Ah. What
That's
hole?
right, bitches! Fucking hidden doors
Oh,
in my motherfucking dungeon.
shit.
Which door to go?
I
Somebody choose.
vote the right.
But who's right is at stage?
Stage
That's
right.
stage right. That is stage right.
Alright, so before we get into this hallway,
Snagglepuss.
before we get into the hallway, can we have a description of it?
Of course, thank you. Before even that, though, I should point out, hey Kina, you should be probably quite interested in all of these over here.
Oh.
Oh, these are.
Yes, and you might need Bastian's help reading them, because there are inscriptions and engravings on all of them.
Bastian.
Slut butt that way.
Well,
Bye,
I will
Savin.
pick up.
We'll
I
miss
will
you
pick
guys.
up the elf and hurl him.
What? What's
Yep.
going on?
Madilyn needs your help
over
reading
here.
shit.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Oh.
I
Come
believe
along.
these
Sorry,
are
I
the
was
things I
looking
came
at
in here
that
for.
cat armor picture. It's like, well, all right.
These are burial urns, and there are a number of elven names. Madilyn is looking for priests or druids.
All right. Are there any? So do
Roll me
I find any
1d8,
names I
please.
recognize?
Roll me 1d8, and also roll me whatever you would like for recognizing names.
All right. 2.
Yeah, 2 of these people here would appear to be druids, and let's see a history check from you.
All right. History.
you get assistance.
Cool.
There's one name that you recognize, and actually Madilyn would recognize it if you read it out loud as Ariandel. It appears to be a relative of the High Lords.
Relative.
Not Ariandel himself. He has not been like cremated and crammed into a tomb older while he was still alive 20 years ago as a withered boy.
I mean,
It would be weird. It would be some fucky timey-wimey.
I feel like the elves exist in fucky timey-wimey, so yeah, that's...
Yeah. They haven't got the bless on them for it.
They
Oh no, yeah, wonderful
thrive.
guidance. Regardless, also, on mentioning Ariandel, hey, there sure was a withered elven individual handing off something to a to this artisan bard here on one of these frescoes, and that sure as shit would be Ariandel. Madilyn, you've seen sculptures of him crafted by your own mother's expert hand.
Oh, I know that guy.
What a twist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, regardless. I will point out the druid urns and say...
Yep.
What do you know about each of them?
I don't know they're druids, but you should ask before you take anything.
Well, I know that. What kind
One-
of druids were they?
One of the druids was a master of beasts. The forests themselves would answer his call. And one was the druid, a master of trees.
A master of trees.
Where he touched they would grow, and their fruits they would please.
It's probably the
Ooh.
closest.
Should get some of his dust to take to the Dryad and make her grow, if you know what I mean.
Let me see.
The bard will look over Elloe. How may I help you, blue dragon girl?
My moms were always confused about this. What happened to the elves?
They left.
Left? So they weren't killed?
How could one kill such beings of power? They left. Oh, they left. Although I was already long gone by then.
Oh. Well, a common misconception is dragons and elves had a fight, and that's why you don't really see many dragons or elves, except for me.
They had a fight, it was true. But their death, it did not cause or ensue. So they left.
Nice. Alright, so there are more elves out there somewhere. Cool. I would have felt kind of bad if ancestors killed all the high elves. They sound attractive. Alright, back to what we were doing.
Now you don't have to look so blue. You know the cause of the elf's disappearance, it's true.
Oh, Bastian, you might look blue, but that's racist.
Way, you elven fuck.
But it's true.
Bastian will just grin. Now, can we go in this hallway, or does someone still need to read fucking descriptions?
I
Shit.
need
Yeah,
a
we need
religion check
descriptions.
from you, Kina.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm doing my thing. I'm sorry. Can I have
It's okay.
inspiration for this?
I don't have inspiration to
Anyone have
give.
inspiration?
I
Oh,
never
yeah,
have
here.
inspiration to give.
Yes, take mine.
Oh, thank you. Would it be
Hey
cheesy?
guys, don't forget that bonus Bardic,
I
everything
feel
there.
bad. I feel kind of dirty doing that.
Stack your
Okay.
shit.
Go on, stack on.
Stack
My DCs are adjusted for your ability to bullshit extra fucking dice.
Okay,
anyway.
so you're
I mean, they
expecting
are,
me to
but
do
you go into like high level places, and then I constantly am surprised that I have to give you more than the baseline.
You don't have a Bardic,
Oh.
though. I only have 4 this day, and I'm going to save them for if we really need them.
Yeah, 18.
All right, within 18, there is a clicking sound from the urn
Uh-oh.
and its lid.
I will take the lid off very carefully, and I will.
and you can see that it's full
some-
of
It's a
thick,
mimic.
coarse grey ash, and it eats you.
Ah!
No.
I will
And
take-
then,
mimic.
you are presented with urns. Urns
I will-
contents.
I will scoop some of the ashes into a little leather pouch, and we'll very tightly, so it is safe. And I will
Cool.
very gently put the urn's cap back on.
Yeah, and then there is a soft click. If you were to test the urn's lid again, you would find it does not open.
Okay. Thank you for waiting.
Now, this hallway, it appears to end in a door to the north and a door to the south. If you would like to try doing trap checking, now is the time.
Go for it.
The
Charm.
bard has gone back to the playing of music.
I have advantage.
Yeah, I said I was go for it and assisting you.
Alright.
Good, good.
You're still #blessed. Is that ability checks as well?
I think
no.
so.
No.
Or is it
No, it's
attacks
just-
and saves?
Yeah, just saves and attacks.
Okay.
Bardic
20
Inspiration is the one that covers like everything.
Yep. With a 21, let's see here. You do detect a trap.
Whoa.
I will outline it in red. That's text.
You just write trap on it. Just like we usually write on
Trap,
Kellin's
I guess.
face when he's been a bad boy.
And his ass and thighs.
Yeah.
So is it just that one panel there?
Yeah, that panel looks to be a sinking panel. A heckin' trap.
Good
You
catch.
want to disarm it, or
We don't need to, as long as we avoid
Yeah.
it. So don't step on it. Any of you.
Insert sinking feeling pun here.
Just don't forget it's there.
Well, how could we? It's marked out in pink.
It's true.
Don't
Alright.
underestimate GM bullshit. It'll come to bite you in the tit.
she raises
Well,
it
there's
later
Don't
next week
you
and then
worry,
we-
I'm not saving. The floor is not a mimic.
The walls are not a mimic.
The
ceiling
air is not a mimic.
No harsh feelings. You tiny goat.
Disadvantage on trying to bite
You
double
have
titty.
traumatized
I
Scow
try anyway.
so severely that she doesn't even put traps in her game. Good.
I feel like I so rarely do put traps in. I really am super rare on traps because I just fucking hate them. I just fucking hate them. Okay, so you approach a door. It looks like it has a simple ornate lock on it.
Yep, that's a Kellin. I will assist.
Now remember, Kellin, don't get Monty. Check for traps before you try to lockpick the door.
Alright then.
It's a good idea. It's a shame so few people think of it.
Yep. It does not appear to be
Okay.
trapped. It is, for all intents and purposes, a normal ornate lock.
Okay, so I forget that. Don't you have a better lockpicking skill than me, Hedrah? I got a 6.
I have an 8.
if you'd like to be the one to pick this lock.
You both can do it. That way you have
Yeah,
advantage.
You can work
Yep,
together.
I can assist.
I naturally have.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's see the roll then with advantage.
Don't forget
Can I get a
guidance.
guidance?
Kina?
Sure. Yeah.
Need that confirmation, so.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see if I can.
You only need confirmation in Savin's game. I always assume you're using guidance. I have to tell you when to not use it as opposed to the alternative.
Because in my game, nobody has guidance. It's great.
It's fucking weird, is what it is. The door is a soft click. The door
Like I said.
unlocks.
No guidance, no
It
bardic.
would be
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's fucking
you
weird.
guys lost your only bard. Your only source of healing and guiding. Well, other than lay on hands, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, Bastian will open
If
the
I
door.
could roll above a 10, it would be
Sure.
nice.
The door swings gently open on what sound like well-oiled hinges by their, well, lack of sound, and reveal to you all what appears to be a bedroom with small but plush-looking carpets laid into this, like, jade-engraved stonework floor. From where you are standing, you can see that there is, like, a little low coffee table with a, a drawer in it. I couldn't think of the word drawer for a moment there. And there are some candles resting upon it that I couldn't be bothered to go and grab. And one is burning gently. There is a soft, aromatic, lavendery smell coming from the room. And it is at that point, my lovely dears, that we're going to call this session to a close.
Damn it.
Uh,
No.
I
Can I
gotta
have
be going,
inspiration
I'm
for being a
sorry.
singy boy?
Take care, dude.
Yep, have a good one.
I'll let you know experience, unless you're willing to hang around for a few more moments.
I can hang out a few more minutes.
Okie dokie.
Eh?
Did you explore new interesting location? Yes, obviously. Did you discover a new and interesting truth about the world?
Yeah, there's some undead question mark high elves still sticking around, and the rest of them went on a trip somewhere.
Yep. Did you make a new ally or a lasting enemy?
I don't.
Sprout!
Sprout.
The weed
You
wizard.
know what, all right.
He will always be our friend.
I would have discounted Sprout, except when none of you were looking. Madilyn gave her cookies and daiquiris, which she
Aw.
found important. So yeah, all right, just an ally. Did you advance or complete a quest?
Yeah.
Madilyn's staff quest, and you're advancing craft quest. And did you
Yeah,
neutralize
bitch.
a direct threat? No.
Nah.
So that is 4 experience. Congratulations.
We're at
Nice.
31 then, right?
No, we're at
Well-
38.
38?
Yeah.
Oh, right, my internet died.
Lol. So, can I have inspiration for being a singy boy?
You guys can all have inspiration. You did very well this game.
Yay.
And you all played along, and you all got up to dumb antics, and it was very approved. So yeah, everyone can mark inspiration.
I played a very good drunk.
You did. I mean, it's weird method acting, but you know.
It's cheating, but you know.
And with that, I'm off. Have a good day.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah.
I hope that you guys have all enjoyed playing.
See you around.
Sure. And
And you too.
stream and
Thanks for
YouTube, thanks for stopping by. There is no Merzenhammer tonight, so we will see you tomorrow for 70. Have a good one, everybody.